All right, we think we should be live. Let's open up the chat. All right. All right, the commissioner's just talking. That means I think the draft's probably just about to start. He's probably going to say, "You're on the clock," or whatever. So hopefully that's what's about to happen. Yep, there we go. He's just thanking everybody. Hey, what's up, Ravens? Welcome to the stream, dude. Okay. Oh. All right, I'm just trying to get the stream properly set up on my monitor right now, guys, if you're wondering what's going on. There we go. We'll do that. I'm a simp for you. Oh, yeah. All right, Fisher. What's up? What's up, Philip? Welcome to the stream, dude. Not a big draft guy. I love the draft. I am all about it, especially this year with the way that it's looking out to be. Gotta go watch it live. Great to watch it live from New Zealand. Yeah, thanks, Frosty Smurf, for being here all the way from New Zealand. That's crazy, man. What time is it in New Zealand right now? It must be like really early or really late. I have no idea. I can't remember the time zones. But yeah, so Commissioner's just talking right now. Should be starting up soon, the draft. At least I hope so. But we should be getting good soon, hopefully. So I'm gonna move this here, and we should be good to go now. All right. Okay, we should be good. All right, so let me know your thoughts right now, boys. Who's going first overall? Any trades happening? Let's hear your speculations. You're nice. I appreciate that. 12:14 p.m. Wednesday. Damn, man. I knew it was late. I can never remember with Australia how it exactly how far it is in time from me. My dad went to Australia a long time ago, and I remember his flight was insane. He went from Vancouver to Seattle, Seattle to San Francisco, San Francisco to Hawaii, Hawaii to New Zealand, New Zealand to Australia. I'll never forget him telling me that story when I was younger. Fucking crazy. I could never. I could only dream of doing something like that. A lot of people would say that'd be crazy, but I think that sounds fun. But this draft, I think, is going to be really good. I think there's going to be a lot of trades. Now, I have Twitter open on my computer. I recommend you guys are following the same thing because it's probably going to... Here we go. Rangers are on the clock. All right. This is so weird watching everybody. Whelan, I saw you were 5 subs now. Look at you. I appreciate that. I have to go to bed now. No worries, Fisher. I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for stopping in anyway and dropping a like. Appreciate the support, dude. Igor Shesterkin. I think he's going to be one of the cooler picks coming out of this draft. I love how they're saying it's the end of the rebuild. Just so you know, I'm a still simp. I always know that, buddy. Don't worry about it, buddy. I got that. Guys, also make sure that if you are brand new to the channel and you're enjoying the live stream, definitely consider dropping a subscription. I want to try to get that, we want to try to get 300 subs before the end of the month. Trying to get closer and closer. And I know, isn't it crazy to think about, Ravens? Like, it's just how the world works and everything. When you actually, time zones are a weird thing, especially when that really puts into perspective how far away something is from you. They're just showing Lafreniere's highlights right now. Like, obviously, he's going to be the one to pick. I don't even know why New York's jerking us around. They're on the clock right now. Like, why aren't they just locking it in? Like, look at these stats they're talking about for the Rangers. The Rangers went from shit to getting Zibanejad with 41 goals, Panarin with 63 assists, Panarin with 95 points, Zibanejad with 15 power play goals, and Georgiev with 17 good wins as a rookie. I think Dubnyk goalie got traded. He did get traded yesterday. He got traded for a like a 7th-round pick maybe or something like that. It was basically and they also Ryan Donato too. There was a San Jose and Minnesota made 2 trades that day, which was weird. I was going to make a video talking about those 2 players being traded like a week ago because I saw a rumor about it, and I thought it was really dumb that they would be moving Ryan Donato, and then they moved Ryan Donato for a 3rd, and I still don't get why. I don't get why you move a 20-plus goal scorer who's 20 years old, 22, 21, who's only going to get better, and you dump him for a 3rd. I just don't get that. Bad move in my opinion, but what can you do, you know? All right. All right. I am a tier 1 goalie full-time. That's cool, dude. My friend's a goaltender as well. I can't play goalie. Okay, why is New York jerking us around? They still haven't locked in their pick yet. Like, they're not picking Lafreniere. You know? Like, come on. Whatever. What can you do? Now I'm really gonna... Alright, good night, buddy. Yeah, they're talking about the Domi trade right now, guys. If you aren't aware, that Max Domi was traded earlier today to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a 3rd-round pick and Josh Anderson. Overall, it's a pretty decent move. I was at work, so I couldn't cover it. I might cover it later tonight. But overall, still a good move, I think. It's so weird watching them doing it at home because I feel like the NFL and stuff like that, you know, they're used to doing stuff at home sometimes, but like, I don't know. I just hope it's not boring. Like, the NHL drafts usually go on forever and ever. So I'm really hoping that today it's like, you know, nice and simple, cut and dry. They're going to pick, like, come on, it's 1:25 and New York hasn't locked it in. Are they going to, like, wait the whole time just to, like, piss everybody off? I was hoping that because it would be faster this year's draft because it's all virtual and there's none of that stupid, awkward, you know, stuff like that. I'm hoping that it's just bang, bang, bang. You know, the GMs are at home. There's no distractions. They're in their own workspaces. It should be quick like the NFL draft was. Are you a Jets fan? I'm a Flames fan in Pittsburgh. I am a huge Jets fan. I'm a Jets fan, a Canucks fan, and other than that, I just like every other team, basically. Except I hate Toronto. But other than that, I'm a big Jets and Canucks are my 2 teams that I like. I like Florida a lot, but I can't root for an organization that refuses to be good. It's just too difficult to root for a team like that. Oh my god, seriously, Toronto, exactly. I still can't believe New York is just trolling us like this. They're actually running out their entire clock, and they're gonna Canada's joke, exactly. I hate Toronto. Four years, no first rounders, and now they've had all these first round picks for the free. Oh my god. I can't believe they ran the whole clock on that. Ugh, it's so boring. Here we go. Gary's announcing it. Please pick left. Don't pick him. Yep. Yeah. All right, boys. It's confirmed. Lafreniere is at number 1. Let's refresh this. Okay, still hasn't been updated yet. Exactly. Huh, they actually have jerseys for them still somehow. Well, I guess for him it makes sense. The Rangers have known they've been picking him for the whole time, but I wonder if anybody else is going to have anything. Toronto 8, Vancouver 9, final OT. God. I do like the draft hat this year. Wow, that looks really nice, actually. I'm going to have to snag the Jets one for that. I haven't picked up a new cap in a while. All right. So Lafreniere at 1. Overall, nothing to talk about really here. We all knew that was going to happen. Pretty obvious, I would have to say. But a good move, nonetheless, for them. And a lucky move, I would have to say. All right. Which pick is the Flames? The Flames are picking at 19th. The Flames will be picking at 19th. I think the Flames might go for Connor Zary if he's available at 19, even though I doubt it. I think I would like Connor Zary to go to the Jets if they were picking later. I thought he was a great prospect. I still think he is. But overall, let me go to the... They're predicted to go after Dylan Holloway, Alexander Arakrov, Nolan Gunler, Hendrix Lapierre. Decent prospects, pretty good guys, pretty good players there. Flames would be really beneficial to get any of these guys. It's a deep, deep draft. Go Johnny, go. Hopefully he doesn't get traded. I don't think he's gonna last much longer, honestly, with the way their team is looking. You got an amazing Connor in net, by the way. Yeah, we do. Vezina winner. What's reasonable for his expectations, really? What do you think his reasonable expectations are, man? Obviously, the guy's a tank. He's probably gonna get 30 goals plus, 30-30 next year, I would say, at least, I would say. That's my prediction for Lafreniere next year, 30-30 minimum. 30 goals, 30 assists, I would have to say. 60-point season minimum. Hellebuck is very good. Hell yeah, he is, man. I'm so happy we have Connor Hellebuck too, man. All right, let me... Alrighty. Keep it coming. Alright, LA's next pick. This is the one where it gets interesting. This is where it gets interesting, guys. All right. Is LB a good signing? Laurent Brossoit, I think Laurent Brossoit at 1.5 is a good signing. I think he'll have a better year if the defense is improved, which it should be, obviously, anyways, if they go out and sign anybody, and plus with the injections of Heinola and Sandberg. So I think that if the defense looks more similar to what it did in 2018, I think that there will be a better opportunity for him to be a better goaltender. Because if you look at how he played in Edmonton, dog shit with a dog shit defense, he finally had good defense in front of him, and he put up pretty good numbers as a backup. Then he had a mediocre defense, had a mediocre year. I think Laurent Brossoit is dependent on the defense in front of him. So if we can put a good defense in front of Laurent Brossoit, I expect him to turn back to form. So yeah, I think it's a good signing. Also, it's at 1 million, 1.5 at 1. You can't go wrong with that. It's 1 million, but whatever. He's gone at the end of the year if he sucks, and we have prospects and stuff, and there are a lot big goalie market this year, so it could be interesting. Okay, can we stop talking? Like, it's like they asked them to, like, all right, guys, kill time. Don't submit your pit until, like, the minute. Like, this is ridiculous. You hate Edmonton? I hate Edmonton, too, in a way, just because they have that luck of getting all those firsts, and they were so bad for so long. You know, I also hate him because McDavid's on it, and just because I love McDavid, and I wish he was on a better team. I do like Draisaitl a lot, too, though. I feel bad for Edmonton fans. You have the two best players in the league, and you can't even make the playoffs. It's pretty depressing, you know. Hopefully that'll change soon. I want Edmonton to become good again. I want all of the Canadian teams to become competitive again. The Flames are a team that I like decently always liked. Like, I've never had bad blood with them, even though I'm a Canucks fan. I agree with that, Ravens. The Flames are like, whatever. A lot of Canuck fans hate them. I don't mind them. I've had a lot worse experience with a lot of other Canadian fans. Toronto, Edmonton, even Ottawa for a while was pretty toxic, I would say. If you ever met an Ottawa fan. I wish McDavid wasn't on the Oilers, you mean. But yeah, I wish he wasn't on the Oilers either. Guys, we got 13 people watching in here. That is amazing. Thank you all so much for that. If you guys are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, definitely consider dropping a subscription. Really do appreciate it as we are on the road to 300 subs. All right, here we go. Pick is in. Who's going second? Is it going to be Byfield? Is it going to be Tim Schultz or Byfield? Come on. Here we go. Yes. Good pick. He deserved to go second. Sorry if mine is a bit delayed to where you guys is, because I'm streaming the draft on my computer. That is awesome. That is exactly what I wanted to see happen. Byfield deserved to go second overall, in my opinion. That's a great pick for the Kings. Like a really good pick. Having him at center is going to be amazing. That's a great pick for the. I'm glad to see that that's the way it went. That also means though that I like to see that, because now what are they gonna do? What is Ottawa gonna do? Are they gonna go with Tim? Are they gonna go with Tim Schultz? Are they gonna go with Byfield? They could go with who knows? Are we gonna see Ottawa now trade it? I would be really shocked if maybe Ottawa moves it now. I see who I'm hoping falls is Marco Rossi. If the Jets can somehow get Marco Rossi, J Mill, if Philip Bridgman's still in here, all my Jets fans, you know what I'm talking about. If we get Rossi, Scheifele with that top six, ooh, that would be dirty. COVID exists, NHL, no fans in the arena, Ottawa, we won't struggle. Exactly, man. Arizona to an extent too. The border's closed. They're not going to be able to get any fans down from Canada. All the snowbirds. Ugh. I know, that's hilarious. All right. Also, guys, make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. We're only at 5 likes. Let's get the likes to 10 likes, guys. We got 14 people in here. We can totally get those likes up to 10 likes. Let's get it, guys. That's an interesting critique by Brian Burke. He doesn't like that Quinton Byfield uses a short stick. He thinks that he doesn't get to use enough of his hands and mobility with the puck because of a shorter stick. That could be interesting to see him translate his game with a bigger stick. He could become a lot better of a player if he has a bigger stick. You see what big sticks can do with defensively in the NHL, right? Yeah, good comparison with Malkin there. I never noticed that about his stick. That's an interesting critique. I like that. See, I like Burke as an analyst. I don't like him as a GM. All right. Let's see who Ottawa's gonna take. This is where it gets interesting, guys. This is where it gets very interesting. All right. All right, I'm back, my friend. Why do I wake up and shoot zombies? Nice. Have sanitizers. LA should be better. I agree. A Hyler gamer. Or, excuse me, I butchered your game there. Higher gamer. I don't know. Hyler. All right. I think that Ottawa is going to take probably Schultz, but I don't know now. I'm assuming they're going to take Schultz. You can't. That's pretty good for them if they can get Schultz and Perfetti still, depending on that. All right. Come on, pick. God, why is it taking them so long to lock in their picks? They must be listening to trades. I'd laugh if that's what it was. I've always wondered what it is. Like, you know, that's the thing about the draft. I think Byfield's the better player still. Stutzel. Yeah, I know, but I call him. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, man. My English is horrible. Like, the one thing I'm bad at is reading names. Like, it is my Achilles heel. Like, never. If I ever want to no, I'm never gonna be doing the name reading and stuff like that. Stutzel. Tim Stutzel. Germany. That makes sense. All right, is the pick in? Oh my god. By the way, guys, isn't the new Ottawa logos insane? I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Tim Stutzel. Guys, I don't know if you've seen it. I was at work and I just saw it. I'm going to pull it up. Look at that. Look at those jerseys. Aren't those things beautiful? I'm probably going to buy a Shabbat black like once I get paid on payday for sure. I love it. It looks so good. All right. Top 5 selections in franchise history. It's a really nice jersey though. They're really nice. I'm really glad they went back to the 2D look. I've always thought that was a superior logo. Totally gonna pick up that one. I hope the Jets come out with a new jersey. They came out with their 10th anniversary patch, which I'm definitely gonna buy. I shall not act up. It is forbidden. It is forbidden. Okay, pick us in, boys. Come on, make your pick. Who's it gonna? It's gonna obviously be, unless they make a huge upset. Maybe they're gonna be like, we want Oh, and they got the Jeopardy host. It's Alex. Oh my god, that's awesome. They're doing a Jeopardy reveal. This is amazing. This is the best reveal I've ever seen done in the NHL. This is the Tim. This is. Yeah, that is so awesome. Hats off to the Ottawa organization. Can you believe I just said that? The Ottawa organization did something correct. That was amazing. Alex Trebek, what a legend. Awesome. That is such a great touch by the Senators there. I cannot believe the Senators did something nice with their organization in the same day in a row. A nice jersey release that the fans asked for, and they go out and get Alex Trebek. What's going on? What did I miss? They literally just did Jeopardy to reveal the third pick with Alex Trebek. Like, he was like, who the Ottawa Senators with their third pick select? And then, like, they actually did the whole Jeopardy setup. It was amazing. So far, though, this is what you've mixed. Lafreniere at 1, Byfield at 2, Stützle at 3. Dude, I know that guy. What guy? Yeah, but he runs his power play because he's in European ice. I want Norm Macdonald to. That'd be awesome. Get Timo to reveal the pick. I still can't get over the Jeopardy thing. That was a great touch. I know Johnny Gaudreau. That's cool. Like, have you met him, or do you actually know him? Alright, guys, let's get to 10 likes. We're at 8. I know we can get to those 10 likes and get that like goal. Let's get the like goal early. You met him? That's cool. I've met a lot of players, too. It's such a great feeling to meet, like, your favorite hockey player. I love it. He speaks perfect English. That's actually a nice thing. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream today. Hopefully you're doing good. All right. Classy move by the Sens. I know, right? Wasn't that an awesome, awesome move, dude? I think it's crazy that they did that. I think it's an awesome move. Tons of respect. Guys, if we can get to 10 likes, we're 1 like away. Crazy trade between Columbus and Montreal. Yeah, it was a crazy trade. I was at work when it happened, and my buddy told me, and I was like, oh, you got to be shitting me. A third in Josh Anderson? That's it? If that's all it took, I'm surprised Jack Roslovic's name wasn't thrown around. Now, I know he's under contract, and maybe they were looking to swap RFAs, and that was something that was like an exclusive thing Montreal was looking for, but I highly doubt that, you know? We got 2 minutes and 43 seconds left waiting on Detroit's pick. Obviously, they're probably going to go with Lucas Raymond, unless they pick Cole Perfetti. Maybe they'd pick Drysdale and go for a defensive prospect. I have no idea what's going to go down there. I think they're going to go with a defenseman a little bit. I think Drysdale's a reach, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Detroit or Ottawa. I think he's going to go in the next couple. But no, so far so good. Thank you guys for 11 likes, by the way. Also, if you guys are new to the channel and you're enjoying yourself so far, enjoying the stream, definitely consider dropping a subscription. We're on that road to 300 subs, getting closer at 230 subs right now, guys. You hit 10 likes in 1 second, I know. Thank you. It's because of you guys. You guys are the best. We're at 11 likes now. I thank you guys so much for that. Really do appreciate it. All right. All right. Come on, guys. Let's get this. All right, guys. Let me hear you. Give your questions to me in the draft right now. Who do you want you to see your teams pick? Who do you think they want to pick? Who do you think I'm gonna? Who do you think? What do you think I think of like what's gonna happen? Let me know. You can just ask me any questions. To keep the stream going and keep it fresh. I love it when you guys ask questions and keep conversations going about hockey. It keeps the stream nice and lively in the down times. We're waiting right now for Detroit. Probably within the next minute, they're going to reveal it. Looking good so far. Oh, here they come. Detroit's locking in right now. If you stream on Twitch, I'll donate. I actually don't like streaming on Twitch because this is my YouTube channel where I kind of like to grow it with news and stuff like that. But I understand the Twitch. But there is a donation link in the comments. Not the description. It's completely optional, but it works like Streamlabs. It's the same like on Twitch and stuff like that. Hockey is the best sport. I definitely agree with you there. Fred Williams, 4th overall, 76. Rossi to Detroit. I think that possibly. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if they took Rossi, but I think that's a reach. Again, I'm saying like, oh, it's a reach, but at the same time, it's a reach. This year's draft, there's so much like depth in every area of the ice that it is very possible that any team goes in any certain direction. Rossi's projected to go 7 on most of the boards I know, 5 to 7. But here we go. They're going to be making it right now. Stevie Y's first. No, not his first. Here we go, Chris Draper. Lucas Raymond, I knew it. I knew it was going to be Lucas Raymond. I knew it was going to be Lucas Raymond. I knew it. I knew it was going to be Lucas Raymond. Yep. Knew it. I just had a feeling. Deep down, I had a feeling that it was, other than Byfield and Stützle, I thought that it was going to go almost like every one of my boards. In my own board personally, I'm right other than Byfield. But in my own board, I had Byfield at 2nd, but not on the other boards they did. But I think that's a good pick for them. Lucas Raymond's a really good player. Good pick for them right there. All right. Now we're back to Ottawa. I'm standing by on Cole Perfetti, but I wouldn't be surprised if they even went with Drysdale. Hell, they could even go with Rossi. Yeah, Detroit did take Raymond. Good pick. It's a good move. Jamie, 5th overall. I wouldn't be surprised. I think Drysdale goes 5th overall. The man, I agree. Are you on a delay? The stream might be delayed a little bit. I have no idea what the stream delay is. I don't really set that stuff up. I kind of just let my internet deal with it because my internet's pretty bad. My live stream, though, is probably like 10 seconds delayed, maybe. But I'm doing my best to keep everything as fresh as I can right now. It's just because I don't have a TV in my room, obviously, where I stream, and I don't have a TV with Sportsnet. I don't have Sportsnet. I use Sportsnet now. That's what I use to watch it. So because I'm streaming it already, it's a little delayed. You're on a 1-minute delay. Yeah, that's just how live streaming usually goes. I'm not trying. I'm just trying to do the best I can with the internet. But I appreciate every single one of you guys coming in the stream right now. All right. I don't think it's out of left field. Like everyone's like, I had a feeling they were gonna take him. I think they pass on Rossi. Guys, let's get to 15 likes. New like goal, 15 likes. Only 4 likes away. Also, guys, subscriber goal by the end of this. Let's see how many we can get. I appreciate all of your guys' subscriptions. It really does mean a lot. You guys, the channel, you guys just keep supporting the shit out of the channel, and I really do appreciate every single one of you. So, thank you so much. Sens take a D-man here. Do they, though? Do they not take Perfetti? Or even do they take Rossi? This is where it gets interesting, in my opinion. I don't think they take a center. I think they take a defenseman. I kind of agree with... I think they take Drysdale, but at the same time, Cole Perfetti is on the board. Marco Rossi's on the board. Holt's even to a reach. Like, there are some really good players available right now for Ottawa to look at. They got 2:45 left on the clock. It's going to be an interesting one. I think they're going to take a defenseman right here as well, personally. All the thing I care about though right now is waiting for that Winnipeg. I appreciate that, Trevor. I really do, man. I appreciate that. Trying to grow it the best I can. Okay, so far I haven't seen any. Elliot Friedman said Detroit's throwing a curveball. I still don't get how Raymond is a curveball. Almost every board had him going to Detroit or in the top 6. Sens have a really good future. They really do. The Sens have a fantastic future if they can keep everyone together and the team doesn't collapse and everything like that. The culture around the team is what needs to change, the ownership and all of that. But I think that, other than that, I agree. They're totally on it. One of each? I think they're going to go one of each. My mom said no, but I'll do chores so I can. All right. Damn, that's hilarious. Cronwall was a good pick. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Ottawa's gonna make it right now. They're taking a while. They might trade this pick. Any news? You're doing chores? Nice. Well, nothing wrong with doing chores. I don't see any news on anything right now. Okay. All right, come on. What are we gonna get? Here we go. Making the pick. Jake Sanderson. They went with the defenseman, and they took Jake Sanderson. What the hell? Wow. Holy shit. Sanderson's the guy I had the Jets pegging to take as a defensive prospect at 10, not at 5. Why did he do that? Did he forget that Jamie Drysdale is on the fucking board? Oh, that's a dumb move. Oh, this is such a dumb move. What a joke. Why did they do that? Why would they do that? I like Jake Sanderson a lot, but not at 5 when over Jamie Drysdale. No way. Why? What the hell? The first... Don't swear, I'm 10. Sorry, these streams aren't for kids. I say that to YouTube. So, do you expect a big trade during the draft? I don't know, man. It's a good question. I thought that there would be... I don't know. There could be a big trade. Maybe Arizona and moves OVL. Maybe they do that. Maybe there's some other moves that happen. I have no idea. But I do think that Arizona is going to make a move to get into this first round, regardless of what that is. But that's crazy. Like, okay. I can't get over that stupid move. Why would you do that? Overdrive? Like, I don't get that. I don't. In what universe is Drysdale not the better defenseman? I really like Sanderson. That's just whack to me. All right, that's going to be the next big one. Anaheim on the clock. Do they take Rossi or do they take Drysdale? I think they're going to take Marco Rossi. Oh, God, please let Rossi keep falling. Come on, this is what we want for us Jets fans right now. Come on. All right. Come on. Let's see what's going to happen. 320. All they're talking about Jake Sanderson is how his dad played in the league, and he's a defenseman. Like, fuck. Like, come on. They really don't know what to talk about him. Okay. Well, I don't know what to expect right now. This draft is... If Rossi doesn't go to... They could take a defenseman. They have weak defense, Anaheim. I wouldn't... Rossi available? Not Rossi. Drysdale available, maybe. Cole Perfetti is still available, too. Here we go. 2020. Come on. Let's see what's going to happen. Sens already OEF'd and Eric Brandstrom. Yeah. I make sense. I get that. But at the same time... Oh, what a dumb question. You're going to be a lot of kids' role models because... Like, make it... Like, you don't have to make it cringe. You know? Like... I like what freaking Evander Kane said on Twitter was better. Just congrats on being the first black guy. You're gonna be a lot of kids' role models because you're the first black person to ever go at second. It's like, you're gonna really put that on the spot for the kid. Ask good questions. I always hate this about the drafts. They're such random questions. It's like a minute 14 left. Anaheim's gonna pick. That's all I care about right now. I don't want to see the Byfield interview. I don't want to see the Rossi. I want to see any of the interviews. I just want to see the picks. These things drag on. It's already been, 40 minutes I've been streaming for, and we're not even to the 6th pick yet. God, Yeah, see, now they're showing the Evander Kane thing. I already saw that. 34 seconds. Come on. I honestly thought that Byfield, 3 years ago when I first heard of the kid and I saw his play and his style and everything, I honestly thought he was going to go first overall. I thought he could challenge Lafreniere. I think that, honestly, Lafreniere is good. I say Buffalo trade their pick. I wouldn't be surprised. Pick is in. Here we go. Pick is in, guys. All right, here we go. The 6th selection. Okay, thanks for showing all the stuff. Oh, I hate how they drag it out, man. I just want to know. They keep saying the pick is in, the pick is in, the pick is in. It's all these Ducks fans. Jamie Drysdale, I knew it. I knew it. Holy crap. Cole Perfetti, and Marco Rossi are available at 7 and 8. Damn! Oh my god, the Jets are literally going to be able to pick whoever they want at 10. Oh, come on. Come on. I think he is too. I'd be way happier going to the Ducks than going to Anaheim to play than having to go to Ottawa right now. That is a great pick. Oh, man. Anaheim is going to be good with their defense now. That's a good pickup for them. Drysdale can carry a defensive core. All right. Literally, everyone on Twitter is going crazy over that Alex Trebek Jeopardy reveal. I think it's one of the greatest pick reveals of all time. That was perfect, how you could do that. Way to make a draft fun from home. Come on. Let's see what's going to happen now. New Jersey is going to... Who does New Jersey take, guys? All right, everyone in the comments right now, all eight of the guys watching right now, let me know your thoughts in the chat right now. Who do the Devils take with the 7th pick? A lot of good talent available. Cole Perfetti is available. Marco Rossi is available. Holtz is available. Jack Quinn, Antoine Lundell, Seth Jarvis possibly going up there that high. I doubt it, but you never know. There are a lot of good players available still for the Jets to go after. For any of these guys to go after. You think Holtz? Holtz? I could see Holtz going. You don't think they go with the center? You know what? They want a winger to go with Eichel. I could definitely agree with that, the man. I agree with that. Okay, it looks like we're going on commercial break. Okay, they all are putting on jerseys, so these guys must have known who they were taking for a while. Or like the teams must have just sent every one of them got sent a jersey. All right, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be interesting, guys. So we got the man says Holtz 5th overall.
The Senators.
Perfetti to New Jersey. I think Perfetti is going next. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Perfetti goes next, and then I think Holtz goes to. I think Holtz is going to go right to where I have him going. I think Holtz goes to Buffalo, and I think that. I think Perfetti goes to 7, and then that means that the fucking. Oh my god, that means the Wild are going to possibly get Marco. Oh no. No. That's not good. Not what I want. They're waiting to announce it. All right. Jamie Drysdale. I think they're going to take Cole Perfetti, and then I think that Alexander Holtz goes to the Buffalo. I think they're going to take a winger, and then I think at 9, I think Montreal is not Montreal. I think Minnesota is going to end up with Marco Rossi. If Marco Rossi does not get picked here, I don't think he gets picked until it's not 9th. I don't think so. I think Seth will go to New Jersey. That'd be interesting. Seth at New Jersey is a little bit of a reach, but at the same time, at this point, why not go for it? Nothing wrong with it. I agree. The man. We could definitely see that happening. They're talking about taking a goalie? Okay, they said it. Not going with Rossi, doesn't think. Here we go, guys. Alexander Holtz. I was wrong. Alexander Holtz. Holtz to New Jersey. Holtz to New Jersey leaves Cole Perfetti, Marco Rossi. Holy crap. How did this happen? Does that mean the guys, oh boys, if the Jets are somehow going to get him, I'm going to flip. Please give us Rossi. Please. Oh my god. God damn. They got Holtz. All right. I did not think Holtz was going to go to the Devils. I thought that they were going to go with I thought they were going to take Rossi. I know they have centers, but you can never have too many good center prospects. But maybe because of the size, they didn't want that. Holtz is bigger, only by an inch bigger, but not an inch, but a few, but still. 5'9" is 6 foot. Like, I get it. I get the pick. I understand why. I think that you go with the best center available, especially in a draft where there's tons of really good centers. Centers are a position in the NHL that's kind of shown to be a position that you must have. You need good center depth to win, especially good defensive centers. And although Rossi is not the best defensive center, you want good centers. And I'm just surprised that he's followed this far. Like, the only center to go has been Byfield. And then 2 defenders back-to-back in the top 10. That's what surprises me. I didn't think that would happen that way. All right. £200. Yeah. I guess they wanted that guy that could try to jump in. Maybe they think... See, I think what a lot of these teams are going for, they're going for guys that they think can jump in. Like, everyone within the top 4, I believe, could probably play next year. And maybe Lucas Raymond doesn't, but Jake Sanderson probably will play. I wouldn't be surprised if Holtz plays either. So Perfetti to Buffalo, I think that's what happens. I think Perfetti to Buffalo. I think Buffalo takes the best winger available, Daryl. That's what I think. And right now, the best winger available is Cole Perfetti, even though he's the left wing center. So I think that they go with Perfetti. And then I think that the Wild will take Rossi because they need center depth and center prospects. And then that leaves the Jets basically between Antoine Lundell, Jack Quinn, and Seth Jarvis, which is the guys, all 3 of the guys that I wanted them to take, which is honestly fantastic. I would love to get Rossi, but I think Buffalo is going to take Perfetti, Minnesota is going to take Rossi, and then the Jets are going to have one of those 3 guys. I think that's how the next 3 are going to go. I think I want Lundell personally if I had to pick the center, but like if we're taking a center, go with Lundell. But Seth Jarvis and Jack Quinn are both really good forward prospects who I would not be upset with if we draft them. We're getting really close to it right now. Who do you think Calgary will take? Calgary is at 19. Calgary could take Askarov if he's available still. They need goaltending, like real goaltending, like they haven't had a legit netminder since Kiprusoff, like an all-star once, which you never can have a bad goaltender. If Connor Zari's on the board, I wouldn't be surprised if they took him, but I'm thinking Amirov and Holloway and maybe Gunler for the Flames. That's who I'm thinking about on my list at least. But they could really go with anybody. They could go with a goaltender if he's still available. They could go with getting a center, or they go out and just get a good winger. I really don't know, but I think that if I ask my gut, I think they're probably going to go with, if he's available, maybe Nolan Gunler or Dylan Holloway, maybe. Rossi and Perfetti are next. We have the choice between Jarvis, Lundell, and Quinn. Exactly, and I'm happy with that. That is exactly what I wanted. That was the best case scenario for the Jets. And if somehow Rossi is not taken by the Wild and they go with Lundell, we're taking Rossi, and that is ecstatic to me, and I'm not going to complain with that. So, Mercer, where do I think about Mercer's going to go? Dawson Mercer's probably going to go either to Florida, either to Carolina, or maybe Edmonton. I wouldn't be surprised if Edmonton got Mercer, Daryl. I agree, though, Trevor. Rossi is definitely next, and then it's definitely going to be either Perfetti or Lundell. The Wild are taking a center, and I guarantee you Buffalo will not take a center. They're going to take a winger. I almost will guarantee it. Carolina will take Askarov if he's on the board. They might, but the thing is, though, there's so many other good players, they might not go with Askarov. Now, I know why you think that, because they need a goaltender prospect, and I agree with you, but I think that Carolina is actually going to go and look for a goaltender in free agency. It looks like we're getting a draft announcement right now. Jack Quinn! Holy shit! Jack Quinn! Jack Quinn going to Buffalo is not what I expected. I knew they were going to take a winger, but not Jack Quinn. In the top 10? Wow. He's a great player, don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised. Fantastic player. Holy shit, can we get Rossi? Holy crap. It literally comes down to one team standing in our way between getting Jack Rossi. Oh, come on. Come on, give me Marco Rossi. We're going to either get Rossi or Perfetti. Holy crap. That is a great... Oh, man. Yes! Oh, God, thank God. That is so good. But that's a great pick, though, by Buffalo. Like, if you honestly had to ask me, him going to Buffalo makes perfect sense. Quinn's a really good goal scorer. He had 52 goals this year in 62 games. And what does Buffalo need? A goal-scoring winger to play with Jack Eichel. Jack Quinn probably won't play this year, but if they go and... This is great for Jets fans. 100%, man. This is amazing for Jets fans. It's the best situation. But getting back to Buffalo, if Buffalo was smart for going with Quinn because of his offensive upside, he can get so many goals and be that goal scorer that they need that it makes sense to take him and hopefully be able to try to add to Eichel in the offseason and then have Quinn come in maybe even next year, maybe sometime next year, but I doubt it. I would expect him to play a full year in the AHL. Does Winnipeg draft Rossi? If Rossi's available, Winnipeg will draft Rossi because he can play center and the wing. And it makes sense to have a versatile guy like that. It's because Wheeler can do that, and Wheeler's not going to be that versatile for a lot longer because of his age. So I do think that it makes sense to go after Perfetti. But overall, though, getting on Buffalo, I think that it's a great move by Buffalo. It's a perfect pick for them down the road. I would have thought they would go with a guy maybe more NHL ready, but Jack Quinn is 6 foot, 175. If he can put on a couple more pounds, get that weight back up, I think that he could maybe make the league next year. If not, a full year in the A would be good, but overall, a great pick for them. A little off the board, I'm not going to lie. I think Perfetti might have been a better option, but Quinn is still a great player. I would have been happy if the Jets got him, so I can't complain about him going there. I think it's a little off the board, but overall, a pretty good move by the Buffalo Sabres in general. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. Didn't mean to open that there. All right. Oh, shit. Well, what the heck is going on? I didn't mean to open this footage. Ha! Showing zombies footage right now. That's not what I meant to do, guys. I just wanted to make sure that I could grab this copy. All right, that's a good move by them. I'm not going to lie. Does Winnipeg draft? This is going to be interesting, guys. We're getting to it right now. Jets can choose between Rossi, Perfetti. I know. There are so many good options right now for us. And the best part is Jake Sanderson's gone, which means no defenseman to be tempted by Cheveldayoff. I didn't want a defenseman, even though I like Sanderson a lot. So thank God that there's no really good defenseman on the board because I do not want one at all. But yeah, good moves. Okay, here we go. All right, good move though. I think that's a good pick by them. What are you guys thinking though? What are your thoughts right now? What's gonna happen? Does Winnipeg draft Rossi? Who do you guys think is gonna happen? Wild take Rossi or Perfetti. I think they're going to be taking... I think the Wild are going to be going with a center. Min will take Rossi. I think so too, guys. "45 seconds. Holy crap. Come on. Please. I think Minnesota's taking a center. I guarantee it at this point, guys. Here we go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. I think it's going to be... I hope it's not Lundell. I hope it's Lundell. Come on. Lundell. Damn it! Oh, that... okay. Oh, good. Damn it. Darn. We could have wished, boys. We could wish. Only so much we can do there by hoping there. Damn. Oh, it's painful. Man. All right. All right. Fuck, I cannot believe this, man. Who do you think will steal in the later rounds? I have no idea. This is the thing with steals. You never know, especially with the Jets. If you asked me anything about the Jets players that have turned out to be good that were late rounders like in the past, I would not be able to tell you anything. I don't know anything, man. Like, it's seriously, like, I am that out of the loop. Come on. We get 4 minutes. This is it. Oh, I cannot. This is killing me. I'm up. Come on. Come on, boys. Oh, this is killing me. It's got to be... He better not mess this up. Chevy better not mess this up. You take Lundell. He's available. He was the best center who was projected to go to us. It fell out perfectly this way. You take Antoine Lundell. Don't take Seth Jarvis. Take Antoine Lundell or take Perfetti. Lundell or Perfetti. Those are the only two options you can have right now. I would prefer Lundell because he's that type of center that I like, but Perfetti is a great player too. You go with either one. Come on. Oh my god. Copy. If he doesn't take Lundell Perfetti, I'm taking... I agree, man. Alright. That's very surprising. Damn, I cannot get over this, guys. This is crazy. If Lundell is one of the... it better be Lundell. God damn. I'm going to kill somebody if they don't not take one of these guys. Oh, come on, guys. We got 17 people in here. 17 beautiful people watching this stream. If you guys could get this up to 15 likes and get that like goal up, and if you haven't subscribed already and you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. If Lundell is the one that can take both... No, Perfetti is the guy that can play both. But Lundell is the better natural center, and I think the Jets need a better natural center right now than a versatile winger / center. That's just my opinion. I love Perfetti, but go with the legit center in Lundell. We've had great success with European players already and North American. It doesn't matter. Just go with the best natural center. It's what we need. Go with the natural center, develop him for a couple years in the A, get him ready, sign a center for 2 to 3 years, bring him up, and we're good to go. That's as simple as it needs to be for the Jets right now. We got 1 minute left on the clock. It's either going to be Perfetti or Lundell, and I'm so excited. If the problem with Domi, I think, is that they wanted to swap RFAs. I think the Jets don't have any RFAs that they were interested in, other than maybe Jack Roslovic, and even to that extent, I don't think they were interested in doing a 1-for-1 RFA swap. I think that it just really worked out. They found a guy they liked in Josh Anderson, and it worked well for them. I think it's a good trade for both teams. I think it's going to work out really well for both in the end, though, overall. Either or will suit. Come on, Lundell or Perfetti. Exactly, Alex. You know what's up, man. Come on, guys. Pick is in. Recording. We are... Okay, come on. Pick is in. Do not... With me. Do not... Come on. Come on, Lundell. Come on. Perfetti in Winnipeg is... Oh, could be amazing. I think it'd be a really good fit. Although I want Lundell, I'm so torn right now. This is not what I thought would happen. I did not think Perfetti would be available at 10 for the Jets. I never even had him on any of my boards for the Jets. I didn't even, come on. I kind of want Perfetti now. I'm really starting to get on that bandwagon. I know I want Lundell, but they're not reaching for a D-man. I shut up the man. That's not happening. Okay, come on. Come on. Kevin Cheveldayoff revealed the fucking pick. Come on. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, that's really nice. Hats off to the organization. Hats off. Great. Come on, Perfetti. Dude, rest in peace, Mr. Howardchuk. I love you. This is actually really sad right now that they're bringing this back. He was a great hockey player. He was a great person, but I don't care about that. I already grieved him. Give me the pick, please. Thank you. This is really emotional, but it... Come on, Perfetti. Come on. Come on. Yes! Woo! Yeah, baby! Yes! We have Cole Perfetti is a Winnipeg Jet. How the hell did this happen? I thank every single one of the GMs before us that passed on this kid. Oh my God. That is the best outcome we could have had. Other than, him... It was either Perfetti or freaking Marco Rossi were the two guys that I thought I wanted on the team the most that were out of reach. Oh my God. 37 goals, 111 points in 61 games. Oh my God. This is going to be so good for us. He literally is everything the Jets need at that second line center spot and the future of the top six. He can play the wing. Not only can he play the wing, he can play Blake Wheeler's position. That's important. We need a guy that could possibly slide into that position in the top six. But not only is he a great top six player because he can play that wing position, but he's a natural center in the fact that he's a really good puck-moving center and has good vision and great offensive upside, what the Jets desperately need for Patrick Laine. Now, obviously, Laine is not going to probably play with him this year because Cole Perfetti is probably going to not play in the NHL this year, I would say, but it depends. But still, if Laine isn't thinking about the future now with playing with Perfetti, like, I don't know what is. Now, we got maybe balance out the Scheifele stuff, whatever the stuff is, but this is the type of pick that could make Laine really want to stay. Like, seriously, imagine putting him on a line with Laine right now to start. That chemistry could be great. We don't know how it could go, but his offensive upside is so up there that it's like, oh, I cannot believe we got Perfetti. And we almost got Marco Rossi, too. Like, can you believe that? What a fantastic pick. So what if he's small, not the fastest? He will have a chip on his shoulder because he fell to 10? Exactly, Trevor. Another great freaking point. I didn't even think about that. I always forget about stuff like that until after, and someone reminds me and stuff like that. We got one of the top, a guy projected to go in the top 5 fell to 10. That is so good for us. That would be a killer line, Alex. It would be. Seriously, this is really good for the Jets because of all the potential that it has with the upside. There's a lot. He could play him in the wing. You can play him anywhere. This is really, really good for the Jets. In fact, like, I wanted Lundell because he was a natural center, and I thought that might mend well with the top 6 because of how offensive Mark Scheifele is. You know, having a two-way guy wouldn't be the worst. But this is awesome. He's so offensive that he could even take Mark Scheifele's spot as the top line center, and then Scheifele can work on his two-way game again and get back to that level he used to be at, where he was a little bit more consistent in his defensive end. This could literally change the way that the top 6 looks within the next 2 to 3 years. I would say even 2 years, not even 3 out that far. Like, this is a really good move for the Jets to go and get Perfetti, and how lucky they were to get him too at 10. I've got nothing wrong with this. Although he's a little small, that doesn't matter. I think he will be the perfect offensive threat for the top 6. A fantastic pick. I could not be any happier. All right. All right. I cannot believe that just happened, man. What a awesome pick, guys. I'm uploading that reaction video right now as we speak. Philip Bredgman with the $10 dono. Perfetti with Ehlers and Laine points glory. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you for that $10 donation. Fuck yeah, man. I cannot wait for that potential top 6. Oh, that sounds amazing. You can't trade him now. You can't. You can't. Not when you have that. You can't. Oh, this is fantastic. I am so happy with that pick. You cannot beat that. Cole Perfetti at 10th overall. I cannot believe that. Man, I cannot believe this. Oh, man. Guys, like, insane. Trade 11 to get Lundell. Oh, my God, go for it. Can't wait for Paul Maurice to play him on the 4th line. Daryl Anderson, shut up. And even if he does play on the 4th line, at least maybe it's his rookie and he doesn't make sense. But maybe this is a new direction for the Jets. Perfetti is a guy that they don't really have a guy that's 5'10", 177 pounds, an offensive guy like that. We already saw what happened with Nick Patan. Maybe this is them going in a new direction. And I'm okay with that. Maybe that's why I'm excited by this. Like this is taking him at 10th shows that they're willing to play a small guy, and maybe that's change that we can all hope for the better in, because we all wish that better things happened with some of the players we've had in the past, right? Nashville's drafting right now. Come on, who are they gonna take? Roman Yossi's gonna reveal it. Man, God. Askarov went. They took a goalie. They took a goalie. They took a goalie. They took a goalie. Wow. You know what? It makes perfect sense, but I guess that really means that Pekka Rinne is fucking done there. Is he going to be the... wow. Rinne is done officially. I guess maybe one more year, and then they're going to take... But Askarov could probably start next year. I bet Askarov's going to back up, and Rinne will be done at the end of the year. Wow. You know what? Good move for them. Rinne is done. It's smart for them to realize that Rennie's past his prime and to go with a better goaltender. Respect to a division rival for realizing that. A lot of teams like to hold on to goalies like that, but that's a good move for them to get rid of him. Man, I cannot believe that. Oh, whatever. His glove can be worked on in the NHL level. That's such a lame excuse of a GM. Oh, I don't like his glove. I think it's a weak glove. That's like the one thing that can change over time. Like that easily. You just have to literally practice. That's so lame for them to say that. Okay. All right, well, that's a good move for them. Lundell to Florida. It must be Lundell to Florida, which is a really nice pair with Barkov. You were 100% right. I didn't even mean to read your comment like that. That just popped into my head like that. That's funny and ironic. But still, I agree there, man. Well, that's a fantastic move for them. Like, they can't pass on Lundell. I agree, the man, 100%. Cole Perfetti. I cannot believe we got him. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Okay, well, here we go. Chevy's talking, guys. Let's see what he has to say. Obviously, you should be surprised that he dropped to you. Yeah, they must be really happy because it's like Lundell falling that far is something that I did not have, and I'm shocked to still. So he says that's good to hear. He likes his game. It's a modern NHL's game, and it's something that they want the Jets to translate into. That's something that I like to hear. That's something that we want to hear, guys. That's really good. He probably is stressed, man. Because do you know what his offseason has to be, Daryl, man? Like, think about it. I would not want to be Chevy right now. Because I'm critiquing him just as much, and it's like, I'm just a fan of the team. Okay, so I wonder what's going to happen right now. What are you guys' thoughts? I think they take Lundell. Let me know your thoughts right now, guys. What are your thoughts? Lundell to Florida. I agree, guys. No, I knew it was going to be Lundell. Antoine Lundell to Florida. I knew it. I had a feeling. Once he started to fall, I had a feeling, guys. I really did have a feeling. No worries there. I already knew it was going to be Lundell, too. The moment after that's, what do you call it? What it went. Askarov went. I knew they were going to take Lundell. That's a good move for them. Having Lundell as their center is really good because if you look at their center core, it hasn't been that good for Nashville in the past few years. They went out and tried to go out and get Kyle Turris. Didn't work. Like there's a lot of issues with that team, and I didn't like their forward group at all. I think that it is a good pick. Pumba coming in, exactly. Perfetti is hype as hell, man. I think that it's a really good pick for them. I think he can slot into your second line center spot really soon. Oh, that's right. It's Florida, not Nashville. That's complete. Yeah, yeah. Obviously going to Florida. My bad, there, guys. But completely right. I think it's a good move. You put him behind your second line center, and even next season, Barkov with Lundell. That's a great top six. You got good wingers. Hoffman's there. You've got other good wingers that are coming up. If you can keep I can't remember his name right now, but they've got their free agent winger, offensive forward, goal scorer. I cannot remember his name, but he's a very good player. I think it's a fantastic move for them. Like, it's obviously they got lucky as shit, in my opinion, because I did not think Antoine Lundell would be falling to 12, but at the same time, Cole Perfetti should have not fallen to 12 either. Huberdeau would probably play the second line, third line. Huberdeau isn't as good as he used to be. Actually, he's 78 points. Pretty good, yeah. Barkov's good too. But Huberdeau's a left wing though, right? Like, not a center. Huberdeau wouldn't play the center because he has in the past, but he's not going to do it full time. I think that Huberdeau would play in the I think they could put Huberdeau with Lundell and spread out some of the veteran offense. I think that could be a really good move for them. Huberdeau playing on the wing with Lundell. You got Barkov on the top line already there. You got a lot of options. That's actually not a bad move for Florida. I think overall Florida is in a good spot with that pick. It's nothing too risky. It's not too dangerous. It's pretty safe. Like, what can you do, right? Nothing that much. God, 31 teams. All right. I wonder what's going to happen. I know. I agree, Daryl. I totally agree. I agree, my man. Oh my god. All right. Let's see what's going to happen. I really do think that Carolina is going to take... Carolina's probably going to take Seth Jarvis. I would think Seth Jarvis, maybe Brendan Schneider. If Connor Zary goes to the Leafs, I'm going to cry. That's such a good pick at fucking... oh, man, that's so frustrating if they get him. That's such a good pick at, like, 15 or whatever their pick. Yeah, 15. Best available, Don Merson, Kaiden Guhle, Seth Jarvis, Connor Zary, Brendan Schneider, Hendrix Lapierre, Rodon Amarov. I don't know. I think Jarvis goes to Carolina. They say Dawson Mercer was the number 1 ranked center on the board, ranked best available. It doesn't have their needs, though. Yeah, Jarvis. It was Jarvis, yep. Seth Jarvis, that's a good pick. There's a Tara Vinen jersey hanging there. Great pick for them. Seth Jarvis is a great pick. You can't complain with anything about Seth Jarvis there. I think that Schneider is probably going to go to... well... I think so. I think at Daryl Anderson, you're correct, my man. I think that Brendan Schneider to Edmonton, and I think that the Leafs will probably pick Connor Zary. But Brendan Schneider, because Brendan Schneider is a good pick for them defensively, but at the same time, so is Connor Zary. I think Connor Zary. I think Edmonton's going to go with Connor Zary. He had 42 goals, guys. Don't forget about that. Seth Jarvis is going to be an elite player in the NHL. I think Zary could go to Edmonton. Edmonton needs threats, right? They need offense and defense. They need a lot. But guiding a guy like Connor Zary, it could be good for you. It could be really good for the top 6. Especially, adding more talent. You can never have too much talent. Edmonton needs wingers. If Edmonton needs wingers, then they should probably go with Dawson Mercer, maybe. Dawson Mercer, Amarov is available, Holloway, Gunler. Like, it depends on what directions they're going to. They're definitely just... yeah, their defense is. That's true. You've been simping lately? What does that even mean? I don't simp anybody. Cause simping is cringe. Don't simp. Boys, don't simp anybody. It ain't worth it. There's a difference between loving somebody and simping. Simping's just the definition of cringe. But I simp you. If you're asking, Fisher. So, All right, I think that Edmonton's probably going to take an offensive guy. The best offensive guy available, Connor Zary. I'm going with Connor Zary. I'm locking it in. I think they're going to pick Connor Zary. What do you guys think in the comment section? Who's going to Edmonton at 14th? I think it's Connor Zary, but I don't know. So you tell me. Who do you guys think? What do you guys think? You agree, Daryl? Yeah, I think so too. Thank you guys for 16 likes, by the way. I really do appreciate that. You guys are always killing it with the likes and everything. I appreciate all of that. Let's get it to 20 likes, boys, if you guys already haven't. See, they're talking about wingers, but I still think Connor Zary is your guy you go with, like, at this point. Connor Zary is such a freaking good hockey player. I want the Jets to trade and get Connor Zary, even though they just took his center. Like, that's how much I like Connor Zary. I think he's a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic player. He's everything that you need to be a modern-day successful center in the NHL. There's not a bad pick on the board right now for Edmonton, right now. This draft is so deep with offensive players. And defense, really. Brian Burke. That's funny. It's a good joke. It is the best class since probably 2015. There are so many good players in this year. They picked, like, Philip Broberg was a good pick. Bouchard's a good pick. They already have a defenseman, so they're not going defense. Because last year they picked defense. So they're not taking Brendan Schneider. I think they're going to take Dawson Mercer or Connor Zary. I'm going with Connor Zary. Damn. It is Holloway. I was not surprised. It's not a reach. It's not a reach, guys. They're picking at, 14? I had Holloway going at almost near 20, but I trust that. He's a great winger. It's a good pick. I love how the reactions of the players and families are delayed. They're like, oh, time stagger, but you will see it. I think it's going to be... That's a good pick. It's a little bit of a reach because, like, I think Dawson Mercer is better, but Holloway's a great player. Can't go wrong with him. I think it's a good pick for them. It's a bit of a reach, but it's not a reach where it's like, oh, you're taking a guy who you don't know if he's going to be good or not. Like, it's a good pick. Makes sense. I'm a little surprised, though. So what are the Leafs going to do now? Are the Leafs going to go with... The Leafs are probably going to draft defense. I think the Leafs are going to take Brendan Schneider, and that means the Habs are going to get Connor Zary. Wow. Guys, don't forget, Connor Zary was a top 10 pick, like, before the pandemic. I think it'd be Schneider. Schneider's the better fit. Brendan, the Ontario kid already. I guarantee you Dubas has watched him a lot because I'm pretty sure he plays in the O. I think it's going to be Schneider. Wow. So Schneider is probably going to go to the Leafs. That leaves Montreal grabbing probably Connor Zary. That's a great pickup for Montreal. I know. Him in Winnipeg is going to be so good, Philip. Trust me, if it wasn't for me streaming right now for all you guys and trying to give you guys some content, I would be doing the exact same thing, man. He plays for Brendan? He does? I thought that he played for... not... Oh, he does play for the Wheat Kings. I thought, like... Oh, shit. My bad, guys. I thought he played on the O. I don't live in Manitoba, so I don't watch the WHL that much, and I don't watch them, so don't give me shit. I watch him on the Wheat Kings. I don't ever watch those ones. I always forget about them, but I completely forgot. But no, that's still a good pick for them, I think. But basically, the man, as you can see, this is what's happened so far. We have gotten Askarov went to Nashville, Lundell to Florida, Jarvis to Carolina. You live there? Nice, nice. I've been to Brendan many times, yeah, traveling throughout Manitoba. I like it there. I like Manitoba, though. I just think it's a nice province. It's flat, but who cares? Everyone's always like, it's a flat, it's boring, but people are nice. There's lots of stuff to do if you know what to like. You like doing that type of stuff. You know, quads I love doing. I like Winnipeg. I like Manitoba. People call me boring for that, but I think it's a great place. But I think that Brandon Schneider, guys, let me know your thoughts right now, guys. What's happening at 14? I'm not 14, 15. Are the Leafs going to take Brendan Schneider and then or they're going to take somebody else? Do they actually think Toronto's going to move the pick, boys? Why? Like, do not trade the pick. Take a defenseman. Be smart. Develop a guy. Like, if that's not something bad, even if you're trying to win now, having a great defensive prospect to come up in a few years, they have to take to him a defenseman. There's no way they don't take a defenseman, guys. Leafs will D-man. They need a D-man. I think the Leafs are going to take Schneider. I think he's the best defenseman on the board right now. I like Keith Caden Goule, or Goule. I think that's how to pronounce his name. I think it's French. But I think that I know your age treated that, yeah. He is a hockey nut like Scheifele. And can you imagine both of those guys working and complementing their games together? It's going to be so good. I love that pick. And also what made me excited, Cheval Dave acknowledged he's a smaller player and that's the way they want to go. If they want to go with a youthful offense, why the fuck are you possibly trading Laine? He is going to be so dirty. I completely agree, Stratcher 15, dude. Completely. I think it's a fantastic pick. I wanted Lundell for a long time at that spot, but when Perfetti really came available, I was still kind of on Lundell, but then I was like, you know what? Perfetti is just that he's too good of a player to not take, even if he's small. Go with the offensive guy. And to have an offensive guy like that come into Winnipeg is going to be insane for Patrick Laine. This is the perfect draft for the Jets. The perfect draft for the Jets was getting Perfetti or getting Rossi. No Laine talk, it just makes me angry. Me too, man, trust me. I made 2 rant videos that have both I swear too much in both of those videos. But it's just so asinine to think about trading him. Here we go. They're trading the pick. Rodion Amirov. Wow. Damn. Rodion Amirov. I think that's a little bit of reach. I think they should have went defense. I do not get drafting another fucking forward. Exactly. That's true, too. And you know what I like also about this stretcher is that Scheifele possibly could transition into a second-line role, not because he's not a first-line player, but because he could primarily focus on his two-way game again. If we could get Perfetti getting eventually at that offensive level where he is with the minors, and he can somehow even bring that close to what it is in the NHL on the Jets, I think that could be a better for offensive first line and then a really good second line defensively set with guys like Wheeler on it. Like, that could be a really, really good move for the Jets. Like, this is overall, there's so many potential like top six breaking things they could do in the future with this guy now because they have him. Moving Scheifele around is a possibility. Now that also means moving Wheeler down because Perfetti can also play the wing, and that'd be a great addition to the wing. There's so many good options to have with this. It's a fantastic pick for the Jets. It really is. I think that it's just there's so many options now with him. You're not limited to just having a center. You have an offensive weapon for your top six now. That's what Perfetti is. He's not a center. He's an offensive weapon that can play both center and wing. That is so clutch to have. You can literally develop him into whatever you want him to be for your team offensively. You want him to be a center? Go be a center. You want him to be that fucking offensive wing threat and move Wheeler into that second spot and be more of a passive second line defensive, more, something like that. They could do that. There's so many options. It's a fantastic move. Oh, let me see that draft hat this year. Ooh, it's a nice draft hat this year. I like it. It looks like the jersey. Dude, imagine if he gets to wear 91. That'd be a cool number. The Jets don't really have a lot of high numbered guys. 85, I think, is the highest they have in Perot. I think. So I'd love to see a 90s jersey. I'd totally buy that. Tavares is a Jet. I know. I think what she means, though, is oh, when you share the ice against him, they somehow find a way to work in a Leaf thing when they're talking about the Jets, right? That's exactly what they're doing. They're just trying to kick us when we're down. Dude, because you know why he can do that Rubik's Cube that fast? Because he's a genius. He knows hockey. He's analytically driven. That's what we need. He's so good. I'm so happy with it. It's such a good pick. Okay, Montreal takes Connor Zary. I bet Connor Zary to Montreal. Bet if not, if he gets Connor Zary to Montreal, boys. Who's betting with me? I'm calling it. If he drops any more, he's a biggest steal of the draft. He really is. Connor Zary has the potential to be the biggest steal of the draft right now to any of these teams. If he falls to a playoff team, I'm gonna cry. I don't think people realize how good he really is. He is such a good puck moving off two-way guy. He's almost NHL ready. I think he needs maybe half a season in the A to get used to it. You think he drops to Chicago? I don't know, man. But I'd cry if Chicago got him. I do not want to see more center depth for them. I think they take him. You think Montreal goes with a defenseman? Shut up, Daryl. I honestly think that Montreal could take the Schneider, but I think they have to go with Zary. Kotkaniemi and Zary, you're fucking awesome, top six right there. Plus, they already have Ryland Paling. Ooh, they have a lot of guys. Screw the Leafs, I agree. But you know what? They did take Amarov, which isn't a guy that I thought at 15 was a good pick for them. So, screw the Leafs. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. That's not true. They literally just called Bergevin. You want to bet? I will bet you. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. What am I going to bet you? It is. Gili. Wow. Holy crap. That's who they thought the best defenseman was in the draft. Caden Gooley. You can't complain with that, I guess. It's a defenseman. I still think that he's not the best. Personally, I think Brendan Schneider is a better defenseman. Just my personal opinion. But Gooley is not a bad pick either. Holy shit. God damn you, Daryl. Why did you have to say that Chicago is going to torment us with Connor Zary? You don't know what you've done. This better not happen. Oh, damn it. God damn. All right, guys. I was wrong. Bet they'll cry if Toronto wins the Stanley Cup, which is never going to happen. The Toronto Maple Leafs are cursed. They will never win the Stanley Cup again because of their fans. That's really why. I really believe that. I know that sounds crazy, but like the teams they've had, they should have won a cup by now. They should have won a cup by now. Especially right now, they should be a lot better than a first round exit. I just think it's the fan base. I think it's cursed them. Like, seriously. Yeah, hopefully. It is Bowman. Come on, Bowman. Screw this up. Jay Webb, Chicago is going to draft. If Chicago gets Connor Zary, that's one of the biggest steals of the draft. I agree, Daryl. That's exactly what I'm saying. Media jinxed them. The fans jinxed them. They're just too jinxed to ever win anything. I guarantee you Connor Zary goes to Chicago. I'm calling it. If Chicago, Jay Webb, your team, if you're a Chicago fan, you're potentially going to be getting one of the biggest steals right now of the draft so far, I think. I think Connor Zary's game is going to translate to the NHL seamlessly. Maybe not overnight, obviously, but I think eventually it will. Like, I don't think he's going to have holes in his game when he comes over. He'll be a young guy with an experience, but not holes. I think he's going to play a really good hockey player, especially a really good two-way guy. You know, that could be huge for them. Man, this is all really interesting, guys. I hate Chicago, but respect to their drafting and development. Vancouver fan, I like Chicago, but I like Chicago and hate them at the same time. I feel the exact same way you do, man. I feel the exact same way. I love the team because they were built and the players, but I hate that they beat so many teams in the dynasty and all that. But other than that, I agree, man. But I know, not bad for years. They've already been, but like, don't be good. Don't take Connor Zary, please fuck it up, Bowman. Don't take Connor Zary. Take a defenseman. Take Brendan Schneider. And then give the Devils him. Burn them. I agree. In that sense, I do. That's why I don't want Connor Zary. Take a defenseman. Take Brendan Schneider. I don't care. Morrissey's better. We have better defensive prospects already. And then give the Devils Zary. He's in the other conference. We won't see him very often. He won't burn us too often. I think that's the best option right now. Do not let the Flames get Connor Zary. Do not let the Flames get Connor Zary. Connor Scary is the new Wayne Gretzky. Dude, Connor Zary is a really good player, and he's not Wayne Gretzky, but he is. He's such a, like, he's that underrated. I have a lot of faith in Connor Zary. I thought Connor Zary was going to be the Jets guy before COVID, because I'm like, okay, the Jets are probably going to be in like 15 to 20. Connor Zary should be right there. Perfect. I really did. I still wanted Connor Zary for a while. More Hoffman than Gretzky. Yeah, true. I do gotta say, I do like the way Dubas carries himself. He's a very smart guy, and he's like a good GM to, like, for interviews and stuff like that. I guess because he's young and stuff. But overall, it's like I like Dubas's vision. I think he's a good GM. I just think he's an inexperienced GM. I think he's too primarily based off of offense only and not defense. I don't think he realized how much defense and grit really does matter in the NHL right now. I think he's still translating his game and the team building from minors to NHL level, and he'll get there. Like, Spezza coming back is good. Hopefully, Spezza will play more than, like, not be scratched half the season and play a lot. Like, this could be good for them. Like, I hate the Leafs, but, like, respect to the vision, I guess I would say. I respect to him. I think he's a decent GM. Exactly, man. I feel so gross complimenting him because he works for Toronto. Banking on Liljegren and Sandin, yeah. They really are. Here we go, Bowman. How can I make a donation for you doing this? J-Web, you don't have to donate, but there is a donation link in the comment section, not the description of the video, underneath all the picks in order. It just says donate, and there you go. Who? Lucas who? Lucas Reichel. Lucas Reichel is good. I have him as one of the last picks in the draft. You took Lucas Reichel over Connor Zary? Thank God. Thank God. Oh, New Jersey better take Zary. I don't want him going to Calgary. Oh, that would be horrible. That'd be worse than Chicago. New Jersey, oh, please. Please take it. Please. Oh, my God. I like Reichel, but, like, Connor Zary's such a better player. Man. Damn, that is not what I thought would happen there, guys. Why do you Brady over Matthew? Like Brady Tkachuk over Matthew Tkachuk? Because I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Brady Tkachuk is a better player. Yeah, exactly, dude. I still hate that. I bug all my friends about that fucking thing. I told them the moment they took Ulevy and passed it on him, I said that was the dumbest thing you can do. And they're like, why? It's a great pick. Ulevy's going to be great. I said, you never take the defenseman over the proven offensive talent. You never do it in the draft. You never, ever do it. And they did, and it bit them in the ass badly, especially when it's a rival. Well, welcome back, Higher Gamer. Welcome back to the stream, my man. But, I really don't want Calgary to get him. I don't want Calgary to get him. I want him to go to New Jersey. The only thing is, though, is that New Jersey's got 18 and 20. So, man, I think that would be smart. They should take Zary. They should take Zary. I want Connor Zary to go to the New Jersey Devils. I do not want Connor Zary in my conference, and I don't want him even in a division. So thank God he's not going to Chicago. But I like Connor Zary too much to have him anywhere else. They do need center depth. Connor Zary's the perfect center for them because they have Mikko. They got Hischier, who's a small offensive center, kind of like what Marco Rossi is, about the same build and everything. And Connor Zary is, what is Connor Zary? Where is his height? Connor Zary's 6 foot, 180 pounds. At least that could be non-updated. Like that is they could really. Connor Zary is a much better fit. I still can't get over how long this draft's been so far. I really thought it was going to be faster because it's like, you know, I don't know. I just thought it would be much faster because it's over the whole phone and everything. Guys, we're almost at 20 likes. I want to thank every single one of you for that. That means so much to me. I really do appreciate that. And over 355 people have clicked on the stream. That is insane. Thank you, guys. Ugh. Props to you. That's fine. I've streamed the whole NHL games from the playoffs. I like the streams. It's fun. So like I can go to a bar and watch this anywhere or a draft party because of COVID. So it's more fun to watch it with you guys in the chat and have hockey fans talking and everything like that. You know? Here we go. I want him to see what he says about Anderson. So that's what they want. That's his reasoning. His reasoning for trading Domi for Anderson is that they wanted. They only want one certain power forwards. Hold on, I think we have a donation from Justin Weeb. Just subscribed. Thank you so much for that subscription. You know, a little happy clap from Bufflin there. I got the best subscription gifts and stuff like that. Hold on, let me show you guys the donation one. Look at that, Captain Blake. I love that gift from that game. And also, John did not donate $90. But still. It is Mercer. Dawson Mercer. Finally. That makes sense. I forgot he was on the board still. I forgot Dawson I completely forgot Mercer was still on the board. I thought he had already went. Damn, good pick. Oh God, then Connor, do not pick Connor Zary. Fuck. Maybe Holloway goes. Oh no, Holloway already went. Shit. Nolan Gunler. Maybe Nolan Gunler. Let's hope for Nolan Gunler, please. Do not. Why do you want? Okay, stop it, the man. We don't want Calgary Zary. No. Thank you guys for 20 likes. That's awesome. I really do appreciate that, guys. You guys are the best. Thank you for that. No, we don't want Calgary. Stop antagonizing me. Calgary needs defense. Daryl is right. They should take Brendan Schneider. Calgary is going to lose probably Brody and Hamonic in free agency. They take Schneider. I guarantee it, Daryl. I agree. Hamonic's coming to Winnipeg, baby. I'm surprised there hasn't been any picks yet. I can't find the link to donate and or subscribe. J Webb, you already subscribed, my man. Didn't you? I thought you'd already said you subscribed, my man. To subscribe, all you gotta do is just hit that red subscribe button. I don't like doing this because it's kind of like I'm not promoting. He would look really good paired with Pionk. And then JWeb, that is the link. You do not have to. I'm only doing that because it's there, but there's the link. I'm just because you asked. I'm just trying to be polite. But there it is. So thank you. Oh, your brother did. Okay. Come on. All right, now we go. We're all caught up. I don't see anything on Twitter either. All right. I love Burke right there. That's hilarious. He's like, "What time is it for you?" It is 6:15 for me. I'm on the West Coast. Braden Schneider is who they're taking. I'm calling Braden Schneider. Braden Schneider is a top 15 pick that might fall into a guy in the 20s. Like, oh god, can you imagine if they're fucking if Columbus got him? Oof, Schneider and Nerensky could be used. You're on the East Coast. East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, it's definitely not 7:15 for you, man. Have you ever been to a Jets game? I have been to multiple Jets games. Jets versus Canucks in Vancouver. And I've only been to one home Jets game. I went to it. Oh, God. It was December 2017. The 26th, maybe. Something like that. It was against the Islanders. It was a good game. Really, really good game. Only game I've seen in MTS other than the Moose game when I was a really young kid, when like the Moose before the Jets even came back. And I also saw a charity game that Jonathan Taze and a couple other NHLers played in back in the day in Winnipeg. But no, I don't live out in Winnipeg, so I don't get to do it a lot. Higher games, I'm going to have to ask you to stop spamming. I get your hype for the Flames, buddy, but I don't want to have the chat flooded with it, man. So I'm going to ask you to stop. I don't want to put... I just don't spam. But other than that, my man, appreciate. Don't worry about nothing else. Whoa. Calgary's trading down. Calgary's trading. The Rangers are moving up. We have a trade. Calgary is trading down to the Rangers. We have a trade. They're going to take Zary. They got a 72nd pick to move up 3 spots. Oh, no, 4. Yeah, 3 spots. Calgary trades their pick to move down 3 spots, and the Rangers move up 3 spots. That's basically that's almost identical like what the Jets did to get Logan Stanley. Oh, who are they going to take? There's no Mike. Okay, they're saying Hendrix Lapierre. Huh. Perfetti was a steal, Blake McApline 2002. I butchered your name there. I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry. But he totally was. I think it's in their 5-minute countdown. It is in their 5-minute countdown, unfortunately. But they've updated it. I think, okay, they're talking about Hendrix Lapierre. I'm thinking Connor Zary. Take Connor Zary. Put him with Lafreniere. That'd be an awesome fucking tandem. Rangers need a center. They do, Justin Webb. I would not be surprised if the Rangers take Connor Zary. I think they traded up to get Connor Zary. I think they called Calgary, and I think that's what it was. Whoa, Jay Webb with a $20 donation. Thank you so much, my man. I really do appreciate that. You did not have to do that, man. I'm really glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for that 20 bomb. That is one of the biggest donation we've got on the channel so far. Thank you for that, my man. Holy crap. Thank you, Jay Webb. Thank you. You are the man. Thank you so much. Calgary should have grabbed Zary. I didn't want them to, but they should have. It's the smart move. I don't know why they traded down. They must be banking on... They might be banking on Lapierre. Dude, oh, that's deadly. Oh, Daryl, don't even make... Oh, man. Why did they get such an accelerated rebuild? Come on. I really do appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much for it. I'm glad you're digging the vibe of the channel and you're enjoying talking to me and everyone in the chat. That's all I wanted this channel to be. Just a place for guys to talk hockey and talk about it the way they want to talk about it. Did they get a trade for the Flames? Yes, they did. They traded. They swapped picks, 22 for 19 and a 72nd. They really are, man. They really, really are. Back-to-back steals? Really? Like last year they got Kakko, this year they get Lapierre. Now they're going to get Connor Zary in the same draft. Connor Zary and Lapierre in the same draft. Are you kidding me? Here we go. The Rangers are making it, and it's going to be Connor Zary from the Kamloops Blazers. Connor Zary. Calling it. Schneider? What? Braden Schneider? Are you stupid? Can the Jets make a trade with one of these freaking teams and get Connor Zary? Put him on the third line. Have Connor Zary your third line center. Put Adam Lowry as your fourth line center. You have the best center core in the league. Do it. Go for it. Oh my god. Guys, Connor Zary is a great player. This is a big... GMs are sleeping on him, man. Wow. That is so surprising. Man, the Rangers needed defense. They do. I agree with that. I feel like the Jets should have give a trail of Perfetti. I think they should as well. I think they will, actually. Stratcher, I think the big what if in that situation is what happens this offseason with the second line center role. If the Jets somehow get skunked and they can't get anybody that is half decent enough to make that second line center better, they're going to have to experiment, and it might work. I think that, imagine balancing out games between him at center with Wheeler on the second line. I think that could be really good. I did call Zary to New Jersey a few picks ago. You're right, Daryl. I did. But the only problem with that, I don't know if they take him. I think they're going to take Lapierre. I think they take not Lapierre. I'm sorry. Hendricks Lapierre. My bad. I don't know why I second guessed myself there, but I think they take Hendricks Lapierre or Nolan Gunler. Noel Gunler. I don't think they take a center. And if they are, I think they take Lapierre. Genuinely surprised by that one. Like, really genuinely surprised. I guess the Rangers need another young defenseman to pair with Fox, or they don't have a lot of faith in Trouba either, Justin Webb. Trouba had a pretty shit year, and he's on a massive contract. I think they might just be counting their eggs in the basket and looking at the roster with cap now, because also Trouba's making a fuck ton of money, and he didn't play very well. So if Trouba continues down that road, they could, he could be exposed to Seattle even to get rid of that cap, depending on how things go. You never know. Is Seattle in the draft? No, they're not in this year's draft. They will be in next year's draft. Okay, New Jersey thought they... Okay, what they're talking about in the panel right now, guys, is possibly what would the GM of the Rangers have to know to make a specific trade at 19 for Schneider? Do they know what the Devils are doing and whatnot? If the Devils are going defense after taking a Dawson Mercer at center, they could do that. And then Connor Zary in Columbus makes a lot of sense. That's like a perfect spot for him. Oh, God, no. No, that'd be bad. Oh, don't give Connor Zary to Columbus. That'd be scary. Trotz would just, get that kid going at, Super Saiyan in his first year. My God. I would not want to see a Connor Zary, Pierre-Luc Dubois top 6. That would be scary. Thank you for that subscription, Jay Weeb. Appreciate that, man. Really do appreciate that. Have a great night, guys. I'm off Peg City. Hey, I appreciate everything, Justin Webb. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. You were great. Thanks for keeping it entertaining and keeping it nice with the chat. Really do appreciate it. Hope to see you in the comment section and live streams of other videos in the future, man. Have a great night. Go Jets, go, baby. I can't tell who they're talking about right now. I think I missed it. Are they talking about Lapierre? Okay, here we go. Pick is in, guys. Moment of truth. Do you think Barrett Hayton was picked too high? Oh. That is off the board. I told you guys, though. They were just talking about that. They were going to take a defenseman. I just called that. I said they might take a defenseman because they were talking about that on that panel. They were right. Holy shit. Rangers had the idea. Rangers knew they were taking a defenseman in Schneider. That means that Calgary wasn't taking him either. Calgary was probably going to take Connor Zary. I think Calgary is still going to take Connor Zary. Damn, that's all going to work out really, really well for them. I guarantee you guys that's what's going to happen now. Connor Zary is probably going to end up going to one of these two teams, which is really good for centers. Damn. Columbus or Calgary. Fuck. Did not expect that. How do you say the last name? Mukhamadullin. Mukhamadullin. I think. Mukhamadullin. How do you think Domi is going to play in Columbus? Fantastic. I think he's going to mesh in perfectly with Dubois. I think Dubois is going to elevate his game a lot. It's a great pickup for them. I think that he can really. I think that Trotz is going to have him on steroids by the time the season gets going. Like, not literally, but that type of play and desire, that drive. I think he's going to be a really good fit for that team. Also, not to mention, if they keep. Oh no, they had Duclair. But I was saying that if they'd kept Duclair, what a funny reunion for both of those guys. But I like Duclair in Ottawa. He's a guy they need to sign. Duclair has got good potential still. Lapierre might go to Columbus or to Colorado. Calgary. Mukamadulan. Okay, I can say that. It's not as bad as it just looks really confusing, but it's not that bad, I don't think. Thank you for the pronunciation there, Daryl. Actually, that's kind of clutchy. Thank you. It's not a bad pick. Domi will play with Zary in Columbus. Don't get so ahead of yourself. They could take Maxime Lapierre. Hendrix Lapierre, not Maxime. What the fuck did I say that for? Hendrix Lapierre. They could take him. There are some really good players that could fall to the bottom team, so that'd be... damn. I just don't want to see Connor's... Oh, God, can you imagine if Connor Zary went to the Caps? That'd be bad. God. I really don't know what's going to happen next, guys. Give me your predictions. What's Columbus going to take? Do you think Columbus goes with Zary? I think Columbus is going to take Lapierre. All the defense are going at 20 now, so it's good. You think it's going to be a center? It really is a good draft class, Daryl. Like, it's fantastic. I'm actually kind of salty the Jets aren't making a trade with one of these teams to try to get in. I really want another first in this year's draft. I really do. And I know that sounds greedy because we're not rebuilding anymore and we don't need those picks. But, like, the talent is just so good. Like, why not? Half the fan base says we're not even competing for a cup within the next year and a bit. So why not go for another prospect? The problem is you don't have anything to trade for. But still, I wish, man, sometime in a different reality, I wish we could trade. In my reality, in my dimension, and if I was GM, I'd be trading Blake Wheeler for a first right now. I'd retain half salary, and I would go out and get whatever first I could earlier in the draft, though. This is my reality, and I love Blake Wheeler to death, and I want him on the team until he retires, but it's his contract that I hate, not his playing. Even if he gets older, he's going to be a great player, just not at $8 million. It's just really, really rough cap. Columbus will take a center. I think they're going to take Connor Zary or Lapierre. I think Zary fits the mold more because he's more of a two-way kind of blue-collar quotations guy. But you never know. Pick us in, guys. Here we go. Jarmo Kekalainen. Yegor Chikhinov. Igor Chicken. I have no idea who that guy is. Holy crap, they went really off the board. I have no idea who this guy is. Another Russian winger. Damn. I have no idea who this guy is. I have never heard of him. Wow. Yegor Chaikov. Russia. Okay, boys, I'm opening his stat page right now. Oh, wrong one. I did that on the copy. Okay, here's his elite prospects, guys. Igor, here it is, right here. What are his stats? What the fuck? He was a rookie in the K this year. He only played 12 goals. They actually have a lot of hype on this kid to take him. There's nothing worth value. Whoa. $2019-20. What the fuck? Weird, man. I think it's a really risky pick, but again, you never can count a Russian out, right? Especially a Russian winger. So, I'm not going to critique it much because I don't know who the guy is. But I do think Connor Zary's better, but that's just as it stands now. Who knows how this kid's going to perform. But I've never seen this name before on any boards. On any Rising Stars list, I haven't seen Yurko Chikhanov or whatever the heck. Yegor Chinikov. Okay, right here. Models style of play after Artemi Panarin. That's why they took him. They missed Panarin. How old is he? 20? Not 21 years old. How old is he? So he already went through last year's draft and never got picked. He was eligible. Huh. Harvey H21, thank you for that. I've never even heard of this kid, so I appreciate that. He reads the game well. That's exactly what you need. If he's got good game sense, and he did get that many goals last season or whenever it was I just saw, could have upside. So thank you for that, Harvey. I appreciate the insight there onto him. Excuse me, guys. Just gotta get some of my water. I think he's 19 or 20. He is 19 years old. When will you do a collab with Lego Rocks 99? Never. He doesn't want... No, I'm just joking. Honestly, man, I don't know. What would we even talk about, Michael? How would that even work? Like, we'd have to, argue points? One day we will. Interesting fact to share. The original book Slapshot that influenced the original movie Slapshot, Paul Newman. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Jay Webb. That's really cool. I love the Paul Newman in that movie. It's my favorite Paul Newman movie, Slapshot. I watch that movie all the time. Great movie. Good night, Stratcher, man. Thanks for coming into the stream, dude. Really appreciate all the support and chatting and everything you guys did. Thanks for keeping the stream going. Really do appreciate it, man. Damn, this is going on forever. Who's next? Calgary with 20. I think Calgary's going to trade the pick. Let me go on Twitter real quick. No. Especially now that they have Colton. Now that they have Perfetti, there's no way they trade Laine. There's no way. They have the center of the future that could play next year possibly for them. Like, there's no way. There's no way they trade Laine now. I don't even think they listen to offers. I think they have to keep Laine for as long as they can, at least this season. Maybe go into and if he wants a deadline, I think there's gonna have to do that. I heard a rumor that he wants arbitration $9 million and then he wants out, but I don't agree with. He's never said he wants to leave Winnipeg. He's only thing he cares about is value and money, and a team won't give it to him, then he'll leave. That's the only thing that kicks Laine out of Winnipeg. Not the weather, not the city. the team and the management. If they refuse to pay him the money he wants, he'll leave. But if they don't, and they can find a salary that works, he stays. Yeah, I don't see any rumors about. Yeah, exactly. Enough of these rumors. It just gets me going with anger. Like, it just flows from me when I talk about these trade rumors. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, especially now that you have Perfetti, and even before that, you could have had Lundell. Like, these are great centers. You don't need to trade for one now, especially not a mediocre old man who's going to be like what, a decent second line center. Like, what are you going to trade Line for? Who's like a young second line center? It's going to be like it's going to be hard to find that package. I think Calgary's trading this pick. They will get OEL. By Friday is the deadline. Free agency is when they're going to cut. He won't be moved. If he's not traded by Friday, he doesn't want to be traded. He's got a lot of power because of his contract, and they're in a really weird spot. So I don't know if he actually does get moved because they're trying to get a lot for him, and they don't really have any leverage. So going to be an interesting one there, J-Web. But I think a horrible trade if they did. I think it is. You do you not want OEL? I thought Michael, you were more on favor with getting OEL. I thought I read that. Maybe I know Brett and Gio were pretty on it. Yeah, they are asking for too much, but they're not going to pay that. The Canucks already said no to the Demko and everything. We have a trade. Why did Calgary trade back twice? I have no idea, Harvey. Oh, I agree. I said the exact same thing. Eriksson and Sutter need to be gone if you're going to take on $8 million in cap. You cannot afford it. But the Washington Capitals are on the clock right now, guys. The Washington Capitals just traded up with the Calgary Flames from the 24th to the 22nd, and they gave the 80th pick as well. And now Washington has 5 more minutes. Great, thanks. I don't think you need to give up Jake Virtanen even in the deal. You can. I think maybe it makes sense to, but I don't think you need to. That's what I was talking to my dad about, Michael, actually. He was like, I think it's a good move. Why not get him? But then I was like, I had to try to explain to him how, like, you have to take into future considerations how much Pettersson and Hughes are going to make off the cap. I think he could be back next year, but the team hates him. They shouldn't. He finally had 20 goals. Just because, well, not 28-18, but still, he finally had an offensive year. I think that he's finally just starting to get better. I think that, I know my... Oh, really? And they said that? That's actually kind of ironic. I didn't know that. That doesn't surprise me. He kind of has that douchey white boy attitude. And most of the guys on the Canucks are like even the young guys are very quiet and stuff. Yeah, exactly. He's a douchey white guy. I agree with that. Yeah, that's very true. Especially for the fact that he's only getting 18 goals is a career high now. You guys passed on Nikolai Ehlers. Never forget, baby. Never forget. You passed on Nikolai Ehlers to take him. God. How's Gio's stream doing, speaking of Gio? I saw earlier he had almost 2,000 viewers at one point. I thought that was fucking crazy. 1.3K watching now. Caps will pick Zary. I agree. I think they will. He's talent, but he does too much. Yeah, I agree 100%. But that's always been the freaking case with Virtanen. Ehlers is so good. Ehlers is one of the best moving puck moving forwards in the NHL. Like when you watch him break out from his own end to the offensive end, the way he carries the puck through neutral ice and crosses the center line and even blue line to blue line, it's just so good to watch. Like a lot of players can't do that with speed and handles. He can, and it's really nice to have a guy like that. And that's why I never trade Ehlers. Always keep him, especially because he'll be affordable most of the time. You know, like I don't think he goes up much from his current contract, which is the best thing about that. Also, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, if you're new and just enjoying the stream, definitely consider that. We are on that road to 300 subs, guys. Trying to get to 1,000 eventually. Trying to grow the channel, so definitely consider subscribing if you haven't already. He is really fast. I think the Caps are going to pick Connor Zary right now. I've been saying Connor Zary since like 13, but I really think Connor Zary is going to fall to the Caps, which is a kind of a steal for them. They really are huge for the pig. That'd be kind of ironic if that ever happened, but Gio's on another level, man, right now. Like Gio's like channel is almost like going on a Twitter account for hockey. Here we go. They're gonna make their pick right now. Lapierre, it is. Finally. So that's who they traded up for. Hendrix Lapierre. That's a good pick, but not having Connor Zary is weird. I think Calgary knows that that Philly's not taking Connor Zary. I think Calgary's doing all this to get a couple seconds and some thirds for free. And he's going to Washington too. What a team to go to, man. Damn. Yes, exactly. Michael coming in doing mod duties without even being a mod. Good job, Michael. I trained you well from Canadian Zombie. I'm just joking. You know what we should do, Michael? We should start a podcast with Gio, with me, you, Gio, even bring like Brett on. I know we've been talking about it for years, but like we could totally do it. Like it'd be so easy. Just get all of us together. Oh my god, I didn't make you mod. Oh my god. Like, I think I'd be so down to have a hockey podcast. That's what I want to turn this channel into eventually. But like, we could easily do it. Like an hour every Sunday, you record for like an hour and a half. Then what? We just upload it to a Spotify. Like, it's fine. I think you're right about Calgary. I really think Calgary knows that every team is passing on Zary, and I think they're like, okay, well, let's get some picks. Isles need scorers. They really do, Kevin. I think so. I think you're right. But the only thing is that Islanders don't have a pick, so they need to make a move. They're gonna get someone, but they could make a trade. Calgary knows what they're doing right now. Calgary's being smart. They're getting assets for nothing. They're literally gonna end up with the guy they want and get 2 free picks out of this and get more talent for their prospect system. That's genius management right there. The Isles need to trade Eberle. Yeah, trade Eberle for an offensive threat. I think that'd be a good move for you. Eberle's got value now, a lot more than when you've traded for him, so I think that's a good move. The Isles are in a good situation, though. You have so many good pieces. You just need some scoring, which is easy to come by. Eberle isn't the most offensively gifted guy on that team. Yeah, like Eberle had 16 goals. The highest goal total on their team was 26 goals. They didn't even have a 30 goal scorer. And Eberle only had 16 goals. So I think that makes a lot of sense for them to do that. Well, if they trade Eberle and they get some offense for Eberle, if they can get a goal scorer and then move Eberle as a power forward who's not that big of a goal scorer, that makes sense. Like trading Eberle for a goal scorer. That's what I meant. I think that makes sense. At least Jordan Eberle's under contract still, right? I'm not talking out of my ass right now. No, the Islanders are a really good team though. They have good they don't need him in their top 6 right now. Yeah, Jordan Eberle's under a big contract, 5.5, and he's 30 years old. I'd move him for a guy with goal scoring. He's got a lot of years left. He's got 4 years left. You get 15 views and you have 20. Barry Trotz is one of the best coaches in the league. I've always loved Barry Trotz. Like, who could they go out and trade for like a scorer? I don't know off the top of my head who's on the market, but using Jordan Eberle, oh yeah, 200 subs, yeah. Well, it's just because this is a live stream and it's been going on for 2+ hours. It's just a long time, right? We've been doing live for, how long does it say? I think we're good. Anybody want to take Matheson? Taylor Hall, yeah, but he's not. He's more of a free agent. Why doesn't Brock play with Barzy? I think they like to spread out their talent. They just want to have their best players, I think, spread out through the top 6 so they have good depth. I think that's exactly what it is there, Kevin. I wouldn't be surprised if Hall. I think Hall is going to sign with. I think that would be something. Wouldn't be surprising. Like, it's not reported, but I think Taylor Hall could sign a really short-term deal with a competitor, and just try to win, because he's made the playoffs once, and he's a fantastic player. So I definitely could see him just wanting to sign with a team to win, because he deserves to at this point. So that makes sense to me, Jay Webb. But it's not really reported a lot of, but like, it could be an option. Phillies picks in, by the way, guys, so we should have that in a moment. Here we go. Phillies pick. Passed away, yeah. Rest in peace, Mac Larry. You think the Rangers are going to be a couple years good? I think the Rangers are going to be really good next year. Tyson Forrester? Wow. I cannot get... Tyson Forrester? Why? That's the way it happened. I was right. Calgary's genius. That was genius by Calgary's GM. I can't remember his name right now, but that was a genius move. Calgary got 2 free picks. What the hell, man? Like, what a troll. After all of that, Calgary's going to walk away with 2 free, third-round picks, or a second-round pick, I think? No, third-round picks. They're going to get 2 free third-round picks. Trevling, GM of Calgary, yeah. Well, Trevling's a genius, because he just got 2 free third-round picks for a player he already wanted. Wow. That's really good for them, though. Like really. Damn. I fucking cannot believe that. Yeah, what they're talking about right now about Howard Chuck is so true. Tyson Forrester is going to be a legit threat in the NHL because he's a Howard Chuck. He's the last Howard Chuck first rounder. Like he coached a fuck ton of people, and was involved in a lot of people. But it's going to be Zary, 100%. Zary's going to Calgary. That's who they've wanted this whole time. I can't get over that, man. Calgary's going to get Zary for nothing. It was genius of them to trade those picks both those times. But also, that's good on the GM and good moving. Because he's like, look, who do you want? All right, let's move back. Like, that's smart. That's how you manage your picks in the late rounds. Props to Calgary. I like tons of props to them. They manage that perfectly. Yeah, that's that's true. But is Connor Zary going to be a rookie? So we don't know if he's going to be that element of winning, I guess you would say, Jay Webb. But still, nonetheless, I do think it makes sense to me. The reason he hasn't been picked yet, he hasn't been picked yet. All these teams have passed on him, and Calgary's traded back both times when I've said that it makes sense for them to take him. I just have this gut feeling that that's what they're going to do. Cole Perfetti, exactly, Winnipeg Jets, baby. We literally got such a steal, man. I still can't get over that. Cole Perfetti is such a great player to us to get at 10. He'll probably play next year for a bit. He'll probably get the Hanola experiment and get those first games in. And if he's good, I think they'll keep him, especially depending if they don't get a second line center. And if they don't get a second line center, this is the guy that I think he can step into the role a lot sooner than people think. I just think the Jets' offense is built for a guy like him. Connor Zary. Oh my god. I love Burke so much. He's like, I'm ghosting their GM. Is that what people do? Is that what it's called? Oh, what a guy. They're taking Connor Zary. I'm calling it right now, guys. I'm 100% calling it. I'm watching the draft right now. It's going to be him. Exactly. What I keep saying about Perfetti is that he can slide in with Scheifele, he can slide in on the second line, he can manage the second line. You can use him in any way in his rookie year and help him develop his game at the NHL level in that top 6 spot, and it makes perfect sense to do that. Any idea who the Canucks will get in Canucks don't have a first round pick first round pick. I don't even know if they have a second round pick. No, the Canucks don't have a second round pick either. They only have the third rounder. So, yeah, they have the third round pick. I have no idea who they'll pick at the third round. I don't know a lot of guys in there. Okay, who's it going to be? Lanny McDonald. Let's go, baby. Look at that stash. Fucking 50 years. I'm really good speech by Lanny. Damn it! Why? I knew it was going to happen, but why did it have to be, like, why could it no Eastern Conference teams taken him? Connor Zary from the Kamloops Blazers. It's a great pick for them. Like, they literally just got free picks. That is... Hats off to Trevling. 2 free thirds. 2 free thirds for nothing. For the same guy they wanted the whole time. Who does Winnipeg sign now that this offseason with Perfetti at September 2nd? I don't know who they sign now. Now that they have a legit guy who could possibly step in at the second-line center spot, do they go and get like a guy like Mikael Grunlund on a 2-year deal? Have him bounce between the lineup and have Perfetti kind of be in a top 6 winger role and have him kind of split center minutes and split the center role in certain positions? Or do you just have him jump in and start full time? Do you bring in Mikael Grunlund for 3 years and have him stay a couple years in the A and develop his game and get ready? Because the Jets have been known to develop prospects. RNH. Ryan Nugent Hopkins? Well, I know, is that with RNH you're talking about? We have a trade to announce? I don't think that's happening, man. Just because he's got a short skate, his skating doesn't even mean that's a bad thing. I think you're right there too, man. I think they could take a chance with Perfetti, and then because yeah, good night, Higher Gamer, man. Thanks for staying by the stream. Means a lot, man. Thank you for all the support, dude. Come on, guys. I cannot believe that, though. Like, 2 free thirds. No, I'm not going to lie, boys. Deep down, the reason why I like Connor Zary a lot was because he wore 18. Where do you think Alex Pietrangelo will go? Whatever team offers him the most money. That literally, I think that's it for Pietrangelo. He's already won the cup. So I think for him, this is a payday grab. I think, and with the cap being the way it is this year, I think whatever team offers him the biggest contract that is decent, I think he signs with. So I have no idea really. It could literally be any team. It could be the Jets. I know people say it wouldn't be, but if the Jets gave him a massive contract, if the Jets go out and offer him 8.5, he will follow the money and take it. Like, I don't care if it's Winnipeg. He'll take whatever the biggest contract is. I guarantee it. He's a champion. And, like, why not go? Like, he doesn't need to prove himself. He can try to win some more, but he should go to the Leafs. It makes sense for him to go to the Leafs, but at the same time, do you really think the Leafs should do that and invest another $8.5 million into another guy for another 5 years, 6 years? That's a lot of cap, and it's not a lot of flexibility you have in your roster. Is it true the Canucks want to bring in more homegrown talent? I don't know about that. They love homegrown talent for sure, but I don't know who they would. BK. What do you mean by that? Is that but I think they could. I think they could with a 3rd round pick take someone. I don't know who. I really have no idea who the Canucks would take at that 3rd round. I don't know a lot about the 3rd round this year. I know the 2nd round's pretty deep, but I don't know much about the 3rd. All right, 25. Who's going to be 25? Excuse me, guys. I think that it's probably going to be... Honestly, it could be Jacob Perreault to Colorado. Or Lucas Reichel. Did Reichel already go? Lucas Reichel already went, yeah, a while ago. I forgot he went to Calgary. Ridley Craig, maybe? I don't know. I think they will want to bring more homegrown talent back. I do. I think the Canucks are really about that. That's why the Canucks also love local kids. Like the reason they took Virtanen over Ehlers, I think, is because he was a local kid. They have lots of players that they have that are local. Stetcher was a local kid, and he's been pretty good. He was a free agent signing. Yeah, I agree with that. I think, honestly, I still think the odd guy out there is William Nylander, but at the same time, William Nylander's contract might be the better one out of the three now. So you might not want to trade that. I think Marner could get moved eventually because that contract's awful if he doesn't bounce back, and teams would be willing to trade for a young forward. So there's really so many possibilities this year. Guys, we're only 2 likes away from 25 likes. If anyone hasn't already liked the stream, can you please do so? I'd really appreciate that. Let's get that 25 like goal, guys. Really appreciate that. This pick shouldn't feel. I agree, Daryl. They should trade. Honestly, they should trade it and get someone. Here we go. They're locked in. All right, boys. I am going to guess. I'm going to guess Jacob Perreault. Justin Barron. I did not have this guy on my list. Huh. I agree. Yeah, 100% Philip. Always has been. Justin Barron. It's a solid pick. I did not have him going in the first round. I had him in one. I'm not going to lie. I had him as one of the first couple of picks of the second. I didn't think he'd go in the first. But not a bad pick. He does have lots of potential. That could be really good for them. Another scary defenseman for them in their prospect pool, you know. What's with Jake Sanderson? Jake Sanderson, Ron, actually went, believe it or not, all the way to Ottawa at 5. And I don't know why they decided to go with Sanderson over Drysdale. I think Drysdale's the much better defender. I think what it came down to, as you can see right here, is size. I think they wanted a big, hard defenseman, and 6'2" over 5'11", that makes sense to me. 6'2" without skates, right? So 6'4" with skates, 6'3" with skates. It's a big guy. I get why they did it. I just think the Drysdale's the better player. But no, he already went. He went very early. I had him projected to go somewhere around 15, maybe within 10 to 15, somewhere around here. I thought the Jets might actually look at him, but thank God they didn't, because I am so happy with Cole Perfetti. Perfetti was ranked at 5. So, yes, where Jake Sanderson was picked, Ottawa was projected to go with Perfetti for a long time. At least in my board that I kind of kept updated with my personal favorite picks. That's what I had. Also, guys, I just saw that 27 likes. You guys are awesome. Now let's get 30 likes. Come on, boys. Let's get there. Also, guys, if you're also brand new to the channel and you're new and you're enjoying hockey and you're a fan of hockey, definitely consider dropping a subscription. We're on that road to getting 300 subs and one day 1,000, hopefully. So thank you for all the support and all the likes and everything. It means the world to me. I'm surprised right now. You're doing a great job. Well, I appreciate that, J-Web. Just trying to make this a place where hockey guys can come and talk. That's all I want it to be. That's why I like doing these live streams so much, actually. Oh. Thank you guys for 20 people watching right now. You guys are killing it right now. We're so close to 30 likes, 20 people. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all that support. You're all wonderful. Damn, it's already 7 o'clock. All right. All right. 26. Who are they going to take? I have a question. These players that get picked, are they NHL ready or will they be in a couple of years? It really depends on the player. I would say almost. I think that probably most of these guys that have been taken in the in the top 10 are NHL ready, I would say. Lafreniere, Byfield, Stützle, Raymond, Sanderson, Drysdale, Holtz. Quinn, not so much. Rossi, not so much, maybe. Perfetti, 50-50. It just really depends on the player. It all depends on the player and this team and the circumstances of how their game is. All right, come on, guys. AHL at this point? At this point, yeah. At this point, they're all going to be... Byfield is pretty NHL ready. I disagree with you there. It just depends on the situation, though. Any of these guys could play next year at this point. In the modern-day NHL, a lot of rookies just break in automatically. It's just the way that happens. It doesn't mean they're going to play. Who did they draft? I missed it because of that. Jake Neighbors. Byfield will get playing time. Lucas Raymond probably won't get playing time, but Stützle will. Sanderson will probably get a little bit of time if at the end of the year, depending on how bad Ottawa is. Drysdale, not so much. Holtz, maybe. Like, there are guys like that will get playing time. Antoine Lundell is NHL ready, in my opinion. I think maybe a year in the A could do good for any of these guys' development, but it all depends on the situation of the team and where they're going to be willing to play them. God, how many more picks are there? I'm dying. Exactly. A lot of these guys will at least get the 8 games. I'd rather have Perfetti in the A. I think that he could. I think Perfetti will get some time. That's true. He's a USA under 18 league. I don't know that mean college. I guess that does mean college. But like, what I'm talking about isn't really the hype. Well, my point is that they could. It's like that's what it is. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Like they totally would in any other situation. They would. Jake Sanderson would get playing time if he was in a league that would allow him to come over and play. He would. They're just the way that the teams are in the time. And what I mean playing time is they will try to get games. It doesn't mean they're going to have a full-time position, but they could be playing, getting time. I don't think a lot of the Byfield, in my opinion, will get a really solid look before getting sent down, and same with the top 3. I don't think anybody in the top 3 doesn't play immediately with the team and then maybe get sent down after. you know? Like, there are some, especially some, like Marco Rossi with Minnesota, I definitely could see him getting the 8 games, getting a look to see how he looks with the top 6. Same with Cole Perfetti, depending on what the Jets do in offseason with the second-line center position. I'm not talking about rushing development either. I'm just talking about seeing how the game translates. It's important. Nobody thought Heinola was going to look the way he did, including myself. But he did. You never know. Yeah. Jake Neighbors. I didn't have Neighbors on my board. I haven't even been talking about this pick. Oh, Jake Neighbors. I kind of thought he'd be a second rounder. It does have better individual development. That's very true. That's part of the reason why I'm so excited for Dylan Sandberg next year with the Jets. I think he could really be a wild card for us. I think him and Heinola could be really good. I agree with that, Brian. I definitely do. Development, extra years of development, especially in the CHL, it's really good for players. But I do think that Quinton Byfield will probably not get as much AHL time because of the fact that I think that LA is going to try to use him quickly. Neighbors is a left winger from Edmonton. Is there a reason why there's not been many USA players that have been picked? It's just because the USA doesn't have a lot of players this year. It's just a Canada heavy draft. It's just really, really Canada heavy this year, and also Germany heavy. A lot of Germans this year. I think there's been 3 so far. I agree with that. Although I don't think going back to Europe is the best for development of players after they've been drafted, I think that it's important to adapt to the AHL quickly. Here we go, Anaheim. Anaheim's pick. I'm calling Perreault. Jacob Perreault, I'm calling it, from Sarnia. It is a really good pickup, man. I knew it! I called it! I was right! Yeah, they're gonna get Travis Hamnick in free agency. That's almost a gimmick given at this point. It's just there's so many ties and links to him at this point. I just called that though. I was right about Perreault. I just knew it was time for him to go. He's been waiting for a while. It just makes sense. Ottawa's next pick. Excuse me. I know that, but I'm just saying that I don't think that Europe is better for development. I'm just saying that Europe is not good for development after being drafted because it's better for a younger player to adapt to a harder North American game after playing in Europe after being drafted. It transitions the game better because of how big the ice is, the different style of play in Europe. It's a lot more of a passing game. You've got a lot more space. You can carry the puck for a lot longer. Bigger ice makes a different game of hockey. That's all I'm trying to say is that I just don't agree with that. I think that players should go right into the A after maybe after a year or maybe even sometimes. I just think that the A is a good development league because of the ice size and the players in there. I think that it can be a very good league, and that's just off of my opinion of the Winnipeg Jets and the players that have come through the AHL. We've done a very good job on taking a lot of young late picks and mentoring through them. Ask away our Kiwi friend. Oh, no way, Frosty Smurf. No worries, man. I didn't even see that second question. I got distracted by some other stuff, but that's really cool. Glad you're learning hockey out in New Zealand. We got to spread the game everywhere, right? So ask away. You can ask any questions you want in that case, my man. Man, I don't know why this. Hmm. Yeah, I get the rules and stuff like that. Uh, okay, hold on. I want to see. They're talking right now about exactly. Yeah. I know they would. They would. They would love to for sure. A lot of these guys are gonna. The teams are gonna want them back because they're that good of talents. Oh, it's I bet, but it's good. All that matters is you're trying to learn the game, man. All I care about is that hockey reaches other people. It's such an amazing sport. I get that it's like dependent on ice and stuff, but that doesn't mean you have to live in a cold country to play hockey. You can build an ice rink, and hockey's an amazing sport. Got great team building, and it's just an awesome, awesome sport. It's the best one, I think. Oh, we're one like away from 30 like, guys. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate all of that. You guys are the best. All right, 4 more picks. You're in Thailand, so it's even more interesting. Wow, that is really cool. Scott Walker is an Aussie. That is true, and I think Marco Rossi is an Aussie as well. Marco Rossi is from Australia. Frederick, Austria. Austria. That's where he's from, not Australia. I thought it was Australia, but it's Austria. But yeah, there's Scott Walker is an Aussie. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought that Rossi was an Australian, but I guess I read that wrong when I did see that. Austrian, not Australian. You're from England and I play out here in Canada. That's cool, dude. England has hockey, I think. It's got a decent hockey population or fan base, I guess, not population. I think. Here we go. Pick is in at 28. Here we go. Foodie. Ooh, Ridley Gregg. Huh. That's funny. I had him going to Ottawa at 28 on one of my mock websites that I use. That's funny. Ridley Gregg. He's a toothpick. 5'11", 160 pounds? Holy crap, you're right. Dude, this kid's a pencil. Well, I guess Ottawa makes sense to take him. They're just full of youth. Yeah, he could be a good pick in a couple years for them. That could be a really good pick down the road for them. Don't sleep on that pick, guys. That could be a good pick for them, 28. Man. I can't believe how small this kid is. I hate Vegas too. I love hate Vegas. What would the average age of these guys be? 19, I think. 19 years old. 19, 20. I think maybe even 18, some of them, but most of them are 19, I believe. 18, 19, roughly, in between there. A lot of these guys are 18, but there are 18, 19 is the average age for the draft. Righty. 3 more picks in this first round, and then we're done. Are you happy with our pick, Joshua? I'm very happy with our pick. Cole Perfetti is a steal at 10. I thought he was going to go in the top 5, so getting him at 10 is a great pick. I was happy with Lundell or Jarvis, but this is a great pick, and I think it's a fantastic one. And there's a lot of potential to now use him. Has Gumler went? No, not yet. Noel Gunler has not went yet. Who would most of them had played in their other countries under 21? I know, you got to be kidding me, right? I cannot believe it still, man. Fantastic move for them. $29. I'm surprised there's only been 3 trades today. And the big one was before the draft. I thought it would be who screwed up. I would say I don't know. Looking at every team that picked, I think that it wasn't screwing up. I think they just went with different direction. I think that's really it. Buffalo is the big one that I think that messed up, taking Jack Quinn. I like Jack Quinn, but I think they should have taken Perfetti. Holtz makes sense at 7, but again, another one that could have been him. But yeah, we just got really, really lucky. I know, man. Claps, I know, man. Can you believe we got him? Yeah, there are a lot of leagues in Canada. Frosty. Alright, Vegas is going to pick who? I wouldn't be surprised if they take Noel Gunler. Brendan Brisson. I'm not. I think maybe like if you had to think about like a screw up that caused us to get Rossi. I'm not Perfetti. I think that's what J Mill was referring to, and all I meant by that is that Jack Quinn was off the board a little bit for them at 8. I expected him to go to Winnipeg, Carolina, maybe even Florida. I didn't expect him to go in the top 10. That's all I think I meant by that. I don't think it's a mess up either. I think he's going to be a beast as well. I wanted the Jets to take Jack Quinn as a future, as a development plan, if that's the way they were going to go. But I think that I just think that like Cole Perfetti could have been picked in those spots, but I get why he wasn't. Like it's just Jack Quinn is a great player. That's more of what I meant by that. Do you remember me? Of course I remember you, PFC Claps, from the exactly. Hopefully the management and stuff realized that now we have a legit shot with like that offense could be huge. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. Buffalo's been done since yeah. Who did the Canucks pick? The Canucks don't have a pick in the first round, PFC Claps. They have a 3rd round pick. So long way we gotta wait till tomorrow to find out who the Canucks are gonna pick. Man, only 2 more picks and we're done. Brayson. Brendan Brisson, yeah, he's the one who just went. Center from the UCHL. I think he's a good player. I had him going to where the Jacob Perreault was, but I had him in this. It's right where. They traded the picks. That's the only reason why they don't have it. They traded the 1st round pick this year to get JT Miller, and then they traded their 2nd round pick in the Toffoli deal, I think. I can't remember where that 2nd round pick went off the top of my head. But they don't have a 2nd. They moved. I just can't remember. They traded JT Miller with the 1st, and I don't remember the 2nd right now. I want to say Toffoli, but it could be somebody else. I just can't remember off the top of my head. It was Toffoli. Hey, I was right. I thought it was a 2nd they gave up for him, a 2nd and a prospect. It was a cap dump. That's why they didn't need the 1st, and the prospect was good. Also, a 2nd was pretty valuable. Nah, no problem, by the way, Frosty. All right, 2 more picks and I'm done. Oh, I can't believe I didn't even think I was going to stream the whole thing. Go Jets go, exactly. Nice chatting with you. Love your channel. Go Jets go. Yeah, thank you, Daryl. Thank you. You were the man for coming in here, man. You spent almost all the draft in here with me, so I appreciate you keeping me company, man. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching it and dropping likes. Appreciate it, man. I'll catch you in the comment section of another video soon. Thank you. Go Jets go, baby. Gonna be good again. You on tomorrow? Probably not. Not for the 2nd and 3rd. Hey, I appreciate that, Anthony Manzano. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but I really do appreciate that, man. If you subscribe, just give it a little bit. Maybe if your subscriptions are public, you'll get the little notification there. I did not hear him, but that's great to hear, though. Him and Scheifele have a lot of similarities with how they play, like they view the game of hockey and how they think over, and they study it and they think it, and that'll be very good because Scheifele is probably the best guy in the NHL for like one of the best for studying hockey and like being obsessed with it and the culture and the play. So I would just love to have another guy like that mixed in with that core. So it's just another reason why to be excited for the future if you're a Jets fan. Dallas is on the clock right now, baby. Thank God. I think it's a fantastic move for you guys, honestly. Lundell's a fantastic player, but hold on a second. Here we go. Maverick Bork. Again, another guy I thought would go a while ago, but good for Maverick Bork. I used to party with Jamie Benn. That's cool. I think that Lundell... I wanted Lundell on the Jets. I think he's a great player. I think he's going to have a lot of upside. But yeah, it is great stuff, man. I can't wait for the future now with this team. Like that pick is such a good pick to have. I thought Lundell was going to be a great pick to have, but we're getting, there's so much upside with him, and it's just it's so nice to have be optimistic again because I wasn't for a while because of the Line stuff, and I'm just forgetting about it because we have a potential second line center of the future we just drafted, and that's all I care about. We got one more pick left in this draft, guys. Thank you all for taking this journey with me today, this 3-hour plus journey of streaming. It has been awesome. Hell, well, you got Lundell, so maybe you'll be able to get the rest of those guys. You're going to have to wait and see, right? Kiranov in the third round, he might, but I don't know. You just, again, wait and see. It's all a waiting game with the third and second round. All right, we got one more pick. Could you imagine Scheifele, Laine? I know it's an insane top six. Our top six is basically a first line. Every one of those guys is a first liner, or well, other than obviously Cole Perfetti right now because he's a prospect, but he has the potential to be a first liner. At least his second line, solid second liner, right? So there's so much potential now with him, and the top six is just looking more deadlier than ever, and it's got a very bright future. Not to mention you're forgetting about guys like Christian Vesalainen, who could possibly still rebound and become a great player, who who could make the team next year. Calgary made the best use of the draft. I think I 100% agree with you, Brian. They were genius. They got 2 free third-round picks, and they got the guy they wanted at 19 anyway. Like, they were looking at Connor Zary at 19, and they were able to get him at 24. Like, that is awesome. So, I agree with you there, man. Really good insight and good general managing. That's almost, honestly, that's the perfect draft if you're a GM. You get assets and the guy you want. I think his emotions are in check. I think a lot of the stuff also comes down to when Laine gets his emotions. I'm sorry, I zoned out there again. I think that his emotions are in check. I just think that he's being misused a bit on the team and the offense. I think he should be on the first line, and I think that Wheeler should be bounced around when he's in slumps. If Laine gets put on the fourth line after a 5-game gold drought, Wheeler should get the same treatment. And I think stuff like that's what needs to change. Locker room culture. Wheeler's held at a pedestal because he's a captain, and that's not what a captain is. A captain acknowledges that he's got problems and he slumps, and that's okay. Gunley or Foodie? I think so at this point, too. That's hilarious. Thanks for the great entertainment. You should definitely consider a podcast soon. Hope I'm gonna do some digging into some with some friends and stuff like that, and see if we can hammer out a way to get it done. But I'll let you guys know if that happens soon. I would definitely like to get one going for next season. Here's the last pick of the draft, guys. Last pick of the draft. Ozzy Weissblock. Holy shit. That's off the board for me. Huh. 70 points, 25 goals. Not bad in 64 games. You will be back? Alright, Jay. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for tuning in. What is the word on junior hockey in the West? Like starting up and stuff like that? I haven't heard anything really. All right, that's the end of the draft. All right. And that is the NHL's first round draft, 2020 first round. Alex Lafreniere at the first, Ozzy Weissblood at the end. A lot of good emotions in there. Pretty boring draft. Pretty interesting draft, though. Not a lot of off-the-board picking. Just a lot of good talent spread throughout from 1 to 31. I like a lot of these picks and these later picks. I like Jacob Perreault at 27. I love Connor Zary at 24. I think Mook Madulin is a great pickup for the Devils. I'm looking into him more and more. I think he could be a really good pick for them. There's just a lot of good depth throughout here, so I think that it was a fantastic draft. All right, yeah, so I want to thank every single one of you guys in here right now before we end this. Thank you guys so much for this. This was a crazy day. I couldn't even get videos banged out because of how quickly I was trying to get it there. So thank you guys for all of the support. You guys killed this stream. I really, really do appreciate everything you guys did for the channel today. It was awesome. I had a blast streaming this. So thank you guys so much. Every single person that came out. Thank you guys so much. It means everything. So thank you all so much. I don't know really what else to say other than that. Thank you guys. All right. Problem with a lot of these guys is they're not going to be allowed to play anywhere this year. I know. Could be issues with development. We're going to have to wait and see with this COVID world and how things work, Brian. It's going to be an interesting future, to say the least, about development and playing with these minor leagues. I definitely agree with you there. All right, so yeah, I'm going to end this stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back with videos recapping some of this stuff later tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much for all the supports. Just make sure to drop a like if you haven't, and I will see you guys. Very soon. All right, so yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to end the stream in a second. Anyone have any last questions or comments or anything like that? All right, yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, take care.